right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're an avid fan of the channel and like what we do here, please do share the contents far and wide. So as you can see by the title, we decided that we're going to be running this story because a lot of people ask us questions on it. So we went to try and get as much information to have a good conversation. And I hope this turned out to be a good conversation. We do have a next video to come out, you guys to look out for it, which is the Trinidad side of the story, because we wanted to break down that, what to expect from Trinidad, because really and truly I try to cover the Concacaf deep and wide. So anyways, let me get straight into the start of this story, so we make sure we don't leave anything unturned. Anyways, personnel sent to me that they had seen an article in the Observer, which I'm going to post right here for you, so you could get a chance to see it, all right, for yourself, and then we can move on with the story as it unfolds. All right, yes. So they stated here, Jamaica Wonder Kid Whisper sets to sign with English EPL clubs. All right, that's what they said. EPL clubs at the top. All right, and this was on March 8th, 2023. That's a wonderful. The first thing I have to say, that's a wonderful title there. Once that's 100% true, that would be beautiful, because as what we said yesterday, even though we weren't talking about Whisper, we had said that if he gets more opportunities to improve on the parts them that we're still having questions about, he will be a very good footballer, because football entails the mental and also the physical side. Obviously, he's a physical presence. So the more challenges comes, the mental way, it is stronger the player could become. All right. Yes. So that's what we talked about. I had a good stream last night, and thanks everyone of you guys that checked in last night. We had a very good stream. So, anyways, let me go through it and then we give you the follow up to it. All right. They said Kingston College KC standout Dujuan Whisper Richards is set to sign a contract with a top English Premier League EPL football club in a matter of days. So and we continue, a matter of days. So the first thing persons would believe, it's the club that he went and trials with, which would have been Newcastle. So let me get into the conversation, because that's the first thing that came to mind. Remember, we are breaking it down as it comes. It's not our words as yet. The Jamaica Observer has been reliably informed. All right, so reliably informed. It is understood that Richards, who recently went on a 2-week trials with EPL side Newcastle United, is expected to sign the contract on Friday in Kingston. All right, so this is where we have a little problem, because they said went on a who recently went on a 2-week trials with EPL side Newcastle, is expected to sign the contract on Friday. Well, this is where the first is a problem, because they said is expected. So based on this statement, they started it off said EPL clubs. Then they narrowed it down to 2 weeks. You have to read through it, but I'm just trying to show you. They narrowed it down to Newcastle United, and is expected to sign a contract on Friday. So they are giving you a date as well. All right. Yes. So that in this statement here would have you would have assumed that it would have been Newcastle here, and this is where the confusion started, because it started up here saying EPL club. All right, yes, and then it comes down here telling you that you will sign a contract, and it only puts Newcastle in the conversation. And then you may continue to read here, which we're going to continue. The 17-year-old enjoyed a sensational campaign in in the recently concluded schoolboy season, netting more than 30 goals while providing 19 assists for KC. Brilliant, all right. He also recently received his maiden national senior men's call up, and is expected to feature in two upcoming friendly international games. All right, and that's it. So when you read through it right here, guys, it has not given you anything. It confuses you on it. So I don't necessarily think this article is something that you can flat out go about, guys. What say you? Because we're doing paper talk, we're going through the paper, but this paper has not said anything more than he's going to sign a contract, but all the way they worded it, if you're reading it, it would have seems like the contract would have entails him signing towards Newcastle. Well, at the start he said EPL clubs. All right, so it's twisted. It's twisted and not clear. So what we had to do now, we had to go back on other places, which we have to do that just to make sure we can get the information out. And once we finish with this, guys, we're going to take all the comments. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, and then we're going to talk about what possible chances he has, and what would be the best place, just to make sure I can do this one video for this one time because people want it. So I'm going to do it. All right, yes. Let me show you, let me go somewhere now. So anyways, then I had to check something because people sent me information, so I had to go and check for myself in terms of what's going on. So obviously, the first person came to mind would have been Mr. Craig Butler, which is the manager owner of the Phoenix Academy. All right, yes. So I saw a story from him. It was kind of vague as well. It was kind of vague as well in terms of what will actually happen. It was kind of vague as well. So what I did now, I came back out on his page because he had a story, kind of. It was kind of leading in towards what the article here saying is true. All right, that's what it was actually leading towards. Guys, before you go anywhere, take your time and smash the like button so we could get the visibility. Because remember, that it doesn't matter if you don't like the story. You understand me? It still helps the channel. So even if you you want other content, just let me pass this one because I want to pass it as well, but I want to give it justice, so I have to put everything out there on the table. All right, yes. So anyways, so just smash the like button as you come in and leave your thoughts. All right, yes. So anyways, when I looked at its story, which I think most people would know what I'm talking about, it kind of imply what these stories are saying is true. So I could see where people have the confusion, but today, thanks to him making it a little bit easier, he came up and said, he posted the same thing, and he said, this is his remarks here. Craig Butler, again, another sign of very poor and trustworthy reporting. Please be advised that at no time had Phoenix Sports at management and management team of Dujuan Richards, nor his family disclose to anyone, including writers of this article at Jamaica Observer, that our client is signing with any club, much less a London-based club. Okay, much less a London-based club. So I guess I've missed that one. So it was not it was not on this statement. So this is the Observer. The Observer never said a London-based club. I have never. I don't see it here. I don't know if they altered it or something, but I never saw the London-based club. So I don't know where he got that conversation from. Maybe it's from another article. Maybe it's from another article, but they never said any London-based club. They directed it to Newcastle. So this is where the confusion causing. All right. So, anyways, so he said, we find it unprofessional and agwash to state these things in the media with no such confirmation from the player nor management. Robert Bailey, you are a disgrace at Observer. So, Mr. Butler, eating out back on them. So he's saying the statement is not true, all right? Which it would have seemed a little bit confusing at least. It would have seemed a little bit confusing at least, because the article was not written properly because it gave you confusion because he's saying Newcastle, he's saying the top a top club in London. Well, I read this, I never said anything about that. So I don't know where this is coming from, guys. So what I want you guys to honestly respond to it. Respond to what's going on here. Who we have to call out? Should we be calling out the gleaner? That they should put their sources out or something? What you think is the problem? Please educate me, guys, because I don't know how to approach this. When I saw it, I'm more confused than anything else because I saw him licking out at them. And remember, this is a man that kind of push for his players to be advertised. All right. So the fact that he came out and said nothing like this is true, what say you guys? I'm leaving it down to you to answer these questions. All right. Yes. So what say you, guys? Let me know. All right. And guys, we only can run a 2-hour video on this one because I have the Trinidad video that I wanted to talk about. So let me see what people saying inside the chat, and then we can move on to the next one. Wayne Evans, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Osh Poppy said, bless up JD and Imaxit. Yeah, man, big up, big up. Island Card, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Football Global in the building. Massive, massive respect. All right. Thanks for the continuous support. All right, big boss. Yeah, man. Let me try and get this thing right here for you. All right. Let me try and get this right here. Football Global, big up yourself. Bless up. You said I'm freezing. My internet, my computer freezing. Let me know. All right. Mr. United, bless up yourself, man. I want you guys to get into the conversation. If people want to come on the screen, they could, because this is a StreamYard link, and you could call in as well and give your take on where you're looking at the problem. For me, if this reporting is not true, because they said they have look, they literally said here, Jamaica Observer has been reliably informed. So this is not, they are not taking blame for this. They are saying they have gotten the information. So what I would Craig Butler said the article is false, Danica, but this is a problem. This is a problem. Obviously, when it comes on to people like myself, we will always go into the details to have that conversation. All right. But Danica, you saw the article. Just showing you saw the article, you're gonna run this, show somebody else, and it's gonna sound like that's exactly what happened. So this is just more like the return one. You get me? It's just like the return. Some after spreading something and it's not correct, then people turn up after and said oh, it's not true. You understand me, Danica? And what that means? That simply means you still got away with the false advertisement, and if that is a false thing, because I don't know if it's false, just to see. I don't know if it's false, even when Mr. Craig Butler said it's false. I am not sure. JD, I heard it's Manu, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham. All right. Butler said nothing no go so. Yes, but float management. I did the video because it simply means what happened then. That story reached further than what Mr. Butler said. You realize that? So because it's something that people would want to happen, the story reached further than what Mr. Butler said. You get me? So that's where the problem lies at this point. Chris Smith, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. Who is saying Newcastle? While Fowling, the observer, is saying Newcastle, but Mr. Butler licking out, saying that he never said anything about that. Let me read back Mr. Butler's statement right here to give it to you. Let me read back Mr. Butler's statement so we have everything here. So when we go back through it again, he posted the entire thing and said, another sign of very poor, untrustworthy reporting. Please be advised that at no time had Phoenix Sports at management, the management team of Dujuan Whisper Richards, which we never knew that. So we learned that now. So he is the management of the, because I was waiting on him to confirm on some report, but no, I'm learning that now. So maybe I'm a little bit slow. So he is the management team of Whisper, because last time his father talked like he never signed any management contract. So that is good for Mr. Butler to clear up that side on who is managing him. All right. So it looks like he literally have that proof to be an authority to manage him at this point. All right. Nor is family disclosed to anyone, including the writer of this article in the at the Gleaner Observer. All right, so it looks like it's two articles, because this is not what the Gleaner said. You understand me? And I am reading the same thing. I am reading the same thing because I'm seeing the same picture here. So where it said the top London clubs. That's what I'm saying, because it looks like people just go around and say different things. So look at Mr. Butler heard something different and attack that, because the article never said that. I am showing you the article and it's not saying that. So I think Mr. Butler, I don't know, it looked like someone said something to Mr. Butler and then he responded based off what someone said, because I'm not seeing the London base unless they edit it, which it would be, this was printed, so I don't know how they would have edited without showing the editing mark. Maybe they could. All right, yes, maybe they could. All right, and that's from 7:52 last night for me. All right, yes, because right here they made it seems like he would have been signing for Newcastle Friday. All right, yes. So he said, and listen to the wording: Jamaica Observer, that our client is signing with any club, much less a London-based club. We find it unprofessional and hogwash to state these things in the media with no such confirmation from the player nor the management team. So, and he called out the personnel. So, you know what happened now? We have to go at this medium, which is the Gleaner. So, you see, at any point now, the Gleaner need to, anytime things happen like this, the Gleaner need to put out their sources right after, because this is coming out from them, and you're going to get embarrassed, because the last time they run an article with Mr. What's his name again? Mr. Maran Garden, which was the Youth 17 coach. And what happened with that article? He's saying that when the kids them overseas want they can't make other teams, or they're waited out to make other teams, and that's when they choose Jamaica after. Simon came here and tried to spin the story, because I could not see nothing else different than what he said in the Gleaner. So I don't even understood what Simon was actually trying to say at the time, but exactly what was printed in there. So what happened now is the Gleaner have to find a way out to not get themselves in the mix. You get me? If the article was printed by someone else, make sure to state who it was printed by. All right, because this might have fine lines to lawsuits. All right, because if a man coming out here damaging your brand, and you have the proof that it's coming from him, which that's what people would say, and I am not going to say that, because I don't know where it's coming from. And he's going out strong. So I would assume that he does not know anything about that. All right. Yes. And when I contacted people, they themselves said they don't know nothing about that. And they're strong about it. And those are like family members of themselves as well. So hopefully they could sort out the thing, and I think if the Gleaner is wrong, they need to get call out in this one. Kyle Butler posted the article and then took it down. Okay, all right. So Kyle Butler did post the article, but maybe communication between both of them, because we have to give people the benefit of the doubt, So maybe communication between both of them at the time, what weren't up to scratch then. I maybe if you want to think down the road that you want to think, no problem. All right, because they are the ones doing things, so we can't be out here speculating what they truly means. Jason, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Sian says, JD, that's why you always say to us, wait and see and make no comment until things work out. And that's why we're doing this video that way, just to make sure people get informed on the matter, but not put too much in it as well. well. All right. DNA, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well with you and the family. Football Global said, I wonder if it's Kyle or Richie. Give them the story. I don't think it's Richie. I don't think so, and I don't know if it's Richie. And clearly, it's not Mr. Butler, according to his response, because I heard Richie's response as well, and I heard Mr. Butler's response. So I don't know. I both of them seemed like it's not them. All right. Yes. And on top of that, guys, we have done 20 minutes, so I want to put in this into it as well. If it is true, if it is true, guys, I would be so proud of the kid. All right, I would be so proud of the kid because the kid has some abilities. In terms of when you're trying to look at from the coaching style side, it would have been good for him to get academy or some anything that can enhance what he has now. So it would have been good. So aside from the actual article, I would love for something big to happen for him so he could get to challenge himself and do what I think is the next good step for him to really turn out into a good footballer. Float management said, yeah, we can't believe nothing. Butler said these days the truth will come out soon. Okay, so you will wait. All right, no problem. And guys, we have 1:30 here. Please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Later, we will be coming back with the Trinidad side of the conversation in terms of Jamaica, Trinidad, what they are looking for, what the expectations should be from certain players and everything to match with Jamaica. All right, yes. It's not Newcastle, I think, but I'm not asking you, Jordan Williams, if you read an article, a man said it is understood. Look, this is the article here, right here. It is understood that Richard, who recently went on a 2-week trial with EPL side Newcastle, is set to sign a contract on Friday in Kingston. Jordan, it no matter how much English you know and which type of English you learn and where you learn it from, that don't give you no indication that it's from somewhere else. It give you the belief that it's the same club that he made the 2 weeks from. It's there. I posted it there. All right. Yes. So I don't know what you're saying. We're attacking the article from Gleaner, so I can't give you from what you think or what you hear other places because I don't want that to be the basis of the video. Kevin, bless up yourself. Jeremy Miller, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Michael Thomas, thanks very much for being here. Massive, massive respect. JD, I'm in the office, Man United group, and there is no link to Bailey, Liam Bailey, nor Dujuan Whisper by Man United at all. Okay, no problem. All right. Jamaican Red Devil said, what we have learned from recent events, we should wait for everything to unfold. Hopefully, the young man gets to sign and develop his potential. And I think that's how we did this video. All right. Yes. So yeah. Why can't we just wait and see what's going on? But Omar Fowling, I'm reporting on something and we're having a conversation. All right. So sometimes we need to be a little bit more up to scratch on what we are doing here. I came here with an article which was printed, so it's already completed. A response from Mr. Butler, it's already completed. A response from Richie, so it's already completed. So what am I doing? I'm just reporting on those actual facts. So whatever will take place with the kid is different. So stop misconstrue the conversation as if we're alluding to something falsely. I think this is very much structured as a video and could be a video. All right. Yes. JD, why is Butler upset? Is because he wanted to be the one to break the news. I don't know. I know he said nothing goes like that. That's what he said. All right. Triple E, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Young Cryptid said, I think his camp is just building up suspense when he signs. All right. Very, very good. Very good. Yo, bring up the Chronicle article they posted this morning. Could you do talk a little bit different? All right. Yes. And oh, you mean I should bring up the Chronicle that they posted this morning? All right. All right, the man, like he knows what I have. Oh, bring up the chronicle that they posted this morning. Wow, wow. All right, let me go through the comment section, then we can move on to the next article. So at least we finish off everything. All right. Um, um, JD, that mean we cannot trust what the what observer says in Jamaica. They are all fake. All right. The article is a long article. You get everything from that. Okay, okay. Thank you. Bad way bad. Okay. So I want, because what I'm reading is not what we're getting from Mr. Butler. So I never knew what he was responding to. All right. Alonzi, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD, the article is correct, but Butler wanted to keep a big spectacle to break the news. He didn't want the information to put out before he was ready. So then, who put it out then? That is a problem. Or probably it's okay. All right, I'm not gonna call any other persons inside the mix. Glad you saying good things about Whisper, like usual, but we them will done you. Okay, I'm talking on a story. All right. JD, as always, I know someone will think you are spreading false narrative because of the picture. Some irresponsible people paints of you. Okay, okay, okay. All right, okay. It's all right, all right. Yes. Let me move on. We just wanted to do it because people wanted it to be done, so we said we're going to try and approach it. I saw Whisper on an interview say he trained 2 days with the U23, and then he trained with Eddie Howe. Maybe the observer used Whisper's own words to reach that conclusion. All right, that is solid. That is solid. Now we understand why you don't want to cover anything. Yes, I'm just trying to make sure we put it in proper context. All right, so let me go through the next one now. This is the chronicle we're going to go through. All right, so they said the chronicle right here said meet the exciting striker, expecting to be Newcastle's next signing and Oles Alan Shearer ambition and Oles Alan Shearer's ambition. So that's what Badu Bad want we to cover. So let me go through that and give you the chop up. All right. All right, so let me go through this as well. Exclusive. Dujuan Richards, Whisper Richards, has undergone a 2-week trial at Newcastle United, and Chronicle Live has spoken to the exciting teenage striker who is aiming to make his international debut for Jamaica. All right, so I'm making sure we get all the wording correct. All right. Yes, so this is what they have said in the article now. Dujuan Whisper Richards has already received one memorable phone call this week. After earning his first senior call up for Jamaica, the talented striker has trained with the national team before, but could make his senior bow in 2 upcoming friendlies against Trinidad and Tobago. All right. Yes. However, the 17-year-old will still be waiting by his phone for another important call after undergoing a 2-week trial at Newcastle United last month. The Phoenix Academy All-Star, our Phoenix All-Star Academy prospect was pictured in attendance at St. James Park for the home draw with West Ham on February 4th, ahead of spending a fortnight attempting to impress academy coaches. Having previously been in the dark over Richard's trials, Newcastle under 21 Ben Dawson has confirmed the trialist delivered as expected. All right. From the scout reports. All right. So they said the trialist delivered as expected from the trialist report. So this is coming from um, this is coming let me maximize it so you could get it. All right. You could get it, you could follow the story. So and put it right here, the cursor on it, so you can get to see it. All right. So they said, having previously been in the dark, which we had explained that the coach could sometimes in the circle of Europe, sometimes the coaching net the scouting network is not connected to the coaching network, but they are all connected to the same club. So people will come in and persons don't know. That's what we reported that other day, and that's exactly how the story went when everyone was questioning if it's true, if he's actually at Newcastle. That's what I've reported. The video is there. So, and that's exactly how they said it went, even in the same one. Boss Ben Dawson, that had signed 1 week before he came in. So the contract for him to come in signed even before he came in. So that even made it more difficult for him to know what's actually going on. But Ben Dawson has confirmed that the trialist delivered as expected. So yeah, from the scout reports. All right. Yes. So whatever they said he could have done on the scouting, he came in and did that. All right. And that's the decision now lies with the club's hierarchy. All right. So they got all the report, and the club will look into what they want and if he suits what they want. All right. The exciting striker is currently focused upon making his Jamaica debut, but he is confident he has done enough to earn a permanent move to Tyneside. All right. So he is confident that he has done enough to earn a move to Tyneside. So really and truly, the only thing we got out of this is to say that he did what he had to do on the trials. And it comes down to what they think their standards are. All right. And what is required at this point. That is what it's going to come down to. All right. And they go off it right here. They said he told Chronicle Live, all I can say is I think did well, and I think I did well, and I was able to be seen by all the coaches. I am grateful for the opportunity and believe it could be a good fit. All right. Yes, I am very pleased with how the trial went, and I believe my performance was impressive enough. I learned about their methods, their vision for the club, and where they want to be. All right. So that is his word. I assumed. All right. That is his word. I assumed. All right. Let me try and take these things off the screen because I don't know why they want people to sign up. Yeah, man. I am trying to go through the rest because it looks like we are all right. So they said, I know they are a very ambitious club and want to be playing in the Champions League. I am I am expecting to hear positivity from the club. News of Newcastle's interest in Richards was first reported by the Jamaican Observer in January. The future Magpies trialist had made the headline in his hometown after scoring 31 goals and registering 19 assists last season for the Phoenix Academy, or in the Manning Cup. So put it at that, in the Manning Cup. All right, yes. Richard is no stranger to England, having spent time at Brookhouse College in Lang, Leicestershire, as well as featuring in academy fixtures against the likes of Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, and Sheffield United. All right, so they have gotten information on it. All right, so this article is just furthering the reports of the player, like what he did at Newcastle. All right, so it's a good article to look at. It's a good article to look at, but it really don't give you nothing conclusive towards the decision as well. So I think it still comes down to what Mr. Butler says and does from this point, because he's the man that registered to say that he is the management for the player. So we have to just wait in terms of that. But when it comes on towards what the player entails, that's different. All right, we don't know what level the player is at, but the one thing we can say, they reported that they are okay with what they have stated on the paper before he came there. and he had actually done everything that they said he could have actually done. So that is good news for the Jamaican people. All right. But all of that said, it still comes back down to what is required. Because remember, your standard, your level is not what their levels are. All right. And it could also mean what their levels are as well. Or you could be above their level as well, which in scouting, that would be magnificent. All right. Yes, that would be magnificent in that realm. So it could be anything. So what we would have said on that, we cue in on Chronicle Sport, Chronicle Live, or any one of the Tyneside personnels on Twitter, Instagram, and places. Just ask away, and I think they would give you some good answers. All right. Yes, they would give you some good answers. All right. Let me try and go through the rest of the comments here. Yeah. All right. So wait, so what is the big deal? Why are we losing ourselves? Come on, stop feeding this nonsense. All right, Jermaine, I think what you wrote here is just nonsense because I don't know what you're talking about. We are reading something, reporting as what we did on everything else. And it looks like you just feel a need to just be different. All right. Yes. So I think I don't know what have we done in this video for you to even make a comment. Uh, because I know what you're gonna comment all the time. You understand me? Yes. I wonder if it is the man you exposed yesterday is the source. Okay, no, it's not TikTok. It's not TikTok. I'm at work. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Kai. Thanks very much for checking in. Yes, and I hope we actually did it some service, some justice by putting out all the necessary information. And thanks, Mr. Badu Bad Gaza. Even though I had the clip here because, as I said, it was here. I had it here, but I was actually trying to go through article by article. Even though many, myself included, do not agree with some of Craig's methods of doing things, we have to give him credit when it's due. All right. So yeah. Everyone deserves their credit when it's due. And I've actually said that if he comes out and strongly shut it down, that's a good thing. So I started giving him his credit. The article speaks to a reporter who young and irresponsible to think that ambiguity would be allowed to go unnoticed by us, the fans of football. Liabilities at best and need to be immediately rectified. Okay, all right. So, Pastor, yet again, going in strong on the reporter. Yes, just came in. That's why. But I'm excited for him. Same way. But I was saying in a few programs, the author of the news reports here is very important. Okay, yeah, man. It is official. Signed to Newcastle. No, it's not official. Omzo. It's not official. Bad Gaza just wanted me to go through the article and pick my brain and I do respond to the article, which is always kind of cautious, you know? Yes. Almost every Jamaican wish the youth the best. I wish him make 100 million. Nobody bad man whisper. Can't believe the real bald idiot Oral Tracy. Okay, yeah. But I don't know. I want to not comment. 160 people watching, 64 likes. Yeah, man. People will always um 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 like whenever they do feel. But our people want to come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. So what we want to do, people, make sure you listen to the story well, and then you call in and give a conversation to it. And if you want to talk about the player, this is the stream to do it, because as you know me, I am not going to go over this again. All right. Yes. I hope the other analysts of YouTube learn how to break down a article and try to solidify the facts of the statement in these reports. But I've always done that in Akai. But for some reason, even when I'm saying exactly what took place, they still come here and find a way to say that what I'm saying they can't understand. Yeah, it's weird. Big up yourself, man. Thanks very much, Kai. Massive respect. Charles Brahma, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. Then we have Jamaican Guna, massive respect. Damak, Tennessee, big up yourself, man. Tennessee, thanks for being here. JD, you are doing your job as a journalist. You don't owe nobody an explanation for reporting and analyze a story. Yeah, man. But I don't know. I just don't know. I think it doesn't matter what I've done in this category. They're going to come here and say something because it's just like me. I'm that's not that type of dude that they want to flick with, you know? Yes, that's the word, flicking. Yes, and maybe that's how it is. I like the reasoning, bro. It could have not be good, but not make the standard, and it's possible it could be above. Keeping it fair. Yeah, man, keeping it fair. I love the fact that you come here and measure me every time in it, because maybe people tell you the wrong thing of me. They realize that I'm always trying to give the balance report, but I'm doing it based off football, not just YouTube. I'm doing it based off what I know in Europe. So that's why I've always said it, even when people went in the last time. Can't wait to see how Omari and Whisper pair up. All right, yes. Taj Mahal, if this happen, will he be considered a wonder kid by Massive who claims wonder kid means playing in Europe? All right, Taj Mahal, that is a beautiful question. But look at what you said, claims. No, wonder kid simple means not simple means because it's complex. Because look, Mr. Butler said wonder kid mean a player that dominates over his age. Wonder Kid does not really means that. It has more towards it. Because look, we can all say that the level of football in Jamaica is low. Would you agree? Yes or no? Would you agree the level of football in Jamaica is low, right? Because the coaches in Jamaica agree with that. The man that is in charge to get Jamaica football up there agree with that. Al Grimson came in the other day, agreed with that. So everybody, Whisper himself agreed with that. Mr. Butler himself agreed with that. So everybody on planet Earth, and I myself agreed with it as well. So everybody on planet Earth that have some level of football in intelligence say that the level in football in Jamaica is very low. So and I'm including the two parties that's describing what a wonder kid is. All right. Yes. So Whisper himself and Mr. Butler said the level in football in Jamaica is very low. All right. Yes. And I talked to Mr. Butler myself. Never talked to Whisper. Could have, but I never did. But I'm just trying to show you that we're going to take their own words now. So let me break it down now. If the level is that low, Whisper went to Brookhouse, which is a registered development center in England. Whisper went on multiple trials in Europe. So he got, and he's coming from Phoenix that had the luxury to sell Leon Bailey, get enough money in to improve their structure. So it's better than Jamaica's standard structure, because I saw that you have Mount Pleasant, you have Phoenix, you have Kingston Academy, you have Ballers, and those places that are improving that maybe can rival, if not surpass, Phoenix at the same time, because they might have more money, they might not. You understand me? So that's why I use the normal structure. All right, so the normal structure of Jamaica is very low. Imagine a player that you just put everything in it. He has the physical makeup 20% out of 30 so far, and he's 17. So that is immaculate, because it's 30, the bar is to get physicality. All right, and you have 20 out of it, and you're 17. That's immaculate. And obviously, they said the problem with most of these players, why the level is so low, is because of the mental side. So you have 70% out of that 100, and most of these guys don't get 15 out of the 70. All right. So when you put 20 physical with the 15 from the average players, them you just get 35 out of 100 that you need to complete, or you need 65 to be, or you need like 60 to be over the average, and you have 35 on an average. You understand me? So if Whisper had 20, which is already a treat code out of it, so that is impressive, and then he goes overseas, he has the 15 from normal standard Jamaica, and then get the additional upgrade. Would you not consider, because that is a long-winded statement around it, would you not consider that you can't, it's hard for you to be calling yourself a wonder kid when really and truly maybe even the highest level football in Jamaica don't pass at under 21 level worldwide, the right worldwide standard. So by your same statement, that's the only place you got tested, and you surpassed the Manning Cup level, because I've not seen you at a big man level as yet, which that is exactly what the coach himself said. So by Whisper's statement and by Mr. Butler's statement, Taj Mahal, it would not go in line to say he's a wonder kid. All right, it would not. Yes. Yes, sorry about that, guys. Just got a phone call. So with those statements you put together, but someone saying you're not a wonder kid by your own statement, it is just in the means of information, because look, what we are waiting on, you have the whole time before you're 21. You have the whole time before you're 21 to just beef up the competition, so we can evaluate it, because it means to surpass above your age. That's what it simple means, Like in like so with the standard quality. So it means surpass past above your age, but also with the standard quality. But you just said out of your own mouth that Jamaica does not have the standard quality. So you cannot say two things and then want to get the same result out of it. So what we would have to use now is to get the man in the Jamaica national team, play some good teams that you know that have more than standard quality players on it, and then judge from there. If he dominates, yes, he's above his peer and also above standard quality, and then that would have registered to be a wonder kid. So let me know if I'm talking bollocks or you agree with that. Because it's still there on the table. So you just give it that time, Taj Mahal. So what you have to do now, Taj Mahal, is to stop pick a side before you come into a conversation. All right, that is the problem, Taj Mahal. Stop picking a side before you come into a conversation, and advance and the reasoning at all times. If someone says something, listen to what he's saying, put the context to it, and then come back to something closer, ask the question, and then we pull it off. But remember, Whisper themselves spoke, and you can't take it back when you say something. He said the Manning Cup is no level, but you never had played at any other level. So what other level we can trust you at? I saw you in the JPL. I saw him played against JPL team. It's on YouTube as well. He never dominated them. So even though Jamaica on a whole have a poor structure of football, he never dominated them. When he came up against one of the JPL players, them in the Manning Cup that we expected, we want to see the challenge now, which is Mr. Blake. He never dominated Blake. Blake dominated him. You saw like funny. So and you guys said Blake is too short, he's not a defender, and this and that. So that means you would have classed Blake as a wonder kid then, because if you dominated the wonder kid, and you played above your peers, which you play in the CCCC, you play in the U20s World Cup, and you're below that age. So that means Blake would have classified as a wonder kid as well. So Taj Mahal, let me reason logical. Nobody leads from it here. Everybody leads from understanding and want to gain more understanding down the way. You saw that broke down nice. Taj Mahal, you know why? Because it's real. It's not something that we have to clutch at straw from. All right, people have reported seeing the contract. I just don't like Butler's arrogance. Tomorrow we will see. All right, Ishmael, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I told you a long time ago they don't like the messenger at all. Yeah, man, it's okay, it's okay. Well, I think we're doing a good job for 48 minutes. People throwing their questions, and I'm giving them football terminology towards it. All right, Jamaicans don't listen. Them here, um, it's like see and glimpse. Okay. All right. Mr. United, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. It will be good for the youth and youth is family and Jamaica. Yes, I do agree that. Carleen Whisper is a wonder kid. Even Brazil scout of him as that. All right. So Carleen, I've literally explained football inside. I am not going to go back and forward because I thought I gave it too much airtime yesterday. So post a question to me and I will answer that. All right. I am not begging people to agree with me, Mr. Germian. I sometimes Germian, I think you get on my nerves sometimes. I'm telling you the honest truth, you get on my nerves sometimes. You get me? Because every single time you have a conversation with me, you never talk anything that I'm talking about. You don't follow the stories and then you just come and say about a thing I cause it kind of disrupt my brain cells at times. I'm very sorry, Mr. Germain, because you keep on saying other thing and you're not talking on nothing that we're talking about. That's all I'm saying. So please follow the story. If you missed a story, watch the entire video and then you tell me that you watch a video and you want to answer me in the next video. And then we can work with you, German. All right? Yeah, man. No one tell me anything. Came across the channel, but just not with the one-sided thing. Okay, thank you very much. Keep it fair. All right, fair enough. All right. Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. My goodness, man. German, it looks like every day German does come off of the wrong side of the bed or something. The man does always a fight with me. Brother German, if you're so upset of oh I do things which I'm professional today, just stop. German, just stop, please. Just stop and stop. Let's go back to sleep or go back to work. I just respect the fact that if you don't know the answer, you could say the possibility, the positive and negative aspect. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right. A lot of people would say they don't want to hear the negative side as well. Who was ever a wonder kid in JAJD? I think he's Jamaica wonder kid. Then JD. This may be the reason why persons may have the wrong concept. So, why would you go on to say Jamaica wonder kid? Is it not Jamaica inside the world? So the standard would have always been based off the world. All right, so that's what I'm doing. So I think maybe you're right, maybe you're right, but coming from that standpoint is just like a straw man argument just to have an argument. So you want to take the credit for the actual accolade, but don't want to actually go through the fine lines of the constructive detailing. That's what you're trying to say to me there in a spinny team music. That's what you're saying. You get me? So I think once you say that phrase, people will go on a wide scale to drop up all the Wonder Kids and the Pedri, the Gavi them, and all of those guys to put together and see what they offer and everything to match up with yours. And if you fit the bill, you're going to get the respect. All right. JD, Jamaica senior team with most of our good players got destroyed by Japan U23. Shows the level we are at. All right. uh, No man, German always a fight, man. I think German have an actual problem. You get me? Laugh out loud. You totally misread what I'm saying. I'm not picking a side. I just wanted to know what exactly I should use to judge him. Okay, okay. I don't want a continuous moving the goalpost, but fair enough. Your point is noted. Yeah, no, I have not moved my goalpost, and I think nobody in football at all have moved the goalpost. What a wonder kid is. The problem is that Taj Mahal, Spinity just said it. Maybe you guys are saying a Jamaican wonder kid, but when you say wonder kid, it should be the world's wonder kid, not moving the goalpost as what you just said, Taj Mahal. All right. Brag and boasting. Who is brag and boasting? I don't know. I don't know, Stefan. And Stefan, Stefan, I expect better from you, Stefan. From I said I expect better from you, All right. J.A. Wonder Kids, Blake, Satchwell, Whisper, Adges, Mitchell, Hutchinson, Bennett, Ainsworth, Busy. Okay. All right. So J.A. Wonder Kids. Why we can't just talk normal? The best prospects coming out of Jamaica is Whisper, Satchwell, and anyone. Take out Whisper out of it because you said he's the wonder kid of the just wonder kid. Yeah. So say put Blake, Satchwell, Adges, Mitchell, Hutchinson as Jamaica's best prospect. Why we have to always overinflate things even when it's not there? I I sometimes I'm confused, I want to understand as well, read between the lines. People are trying to use the vloggers slash media to create a buzz around their players. That could be so, but at the end of the day, our job should always be to help Jamaica. So I think we're doing a good job helping Jamaica from time to time. Then we give the Wonder Kid argument too much power. If he is, it will prove to be so. Just let's enjoy the journey. One well said, Jason. Well said. Give Dujuan Butler the number 10. Dujuan Butler. What the hell? Oh God, my God. The man them change all the guy's name. Jesus God. What's going on, South Cry? JD, what is going on with Whisper? We heard that he had some potential moves on the table. So we had to come out and chop it up because Mr. Butler responded, and we go get some other articles to come together to do it because people keep bothering me about it, so I have to do it. So and then I can move on towards the other show because they said I don't do the content anymore, and oh, I was the only one talking about him when nobody knew him, and all of a sudden I don't want to talk about him again. Yeah, but I was just trying to avoid these unnecessary fights with Jermaine and other people. That's what I was trying. But I've figured out something. I will never avoid the fight with Jermaine. He will always be a person that wants to come and fight with me for reasons that I don't know. Yes. Hendrix is a wonder kid, not Whisper. Okay. He's 17, dominating the Brazilian league, and also was bought for 60 million euros. But remember, he's still young, Fabian Full, and that's where people will be upset and start to cuss. So let me enter the conversation with the way I broke it down. He has never proved it with nobody of the levels that him himself identified it as. He has never proved it at that level. So now he's getting the opportunities to prove it. So let him prove it. And once he proves it, then Fabian Full, we have to say he's a wonder kid. We have to say it. You understand me? So we have to come from a neutral standpoint and we have to say it. So when it happens, the problem is like the people that's what want to bully you, Fabian. That's why you have to come to that conclusion fast, because that is what I can't manage sometimes with our own culture. It's like zero or nothing. You understand me? We have to have a middle ground of logic, Yes, and the logic does not put to that as yet. The player is a player that we want to see much more from, which that's what my analysis tells me. Someone can tell me which club Satchwell is on trial. They said he's not on trial as yet. He's going to go on trial. And they said it should be in Austria. So once that comes out, we will be talking about it as well, Carleen. No, JD, you can be a wonder kid for your country and then a wonder kid for the world. All right, then, Mirak. All right. So that's it, That's it, Then let me leave the wonder kid conversation and move on. Then, all right. Let me move on from that. All right. Yes. Damaria McCallum, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Chevis, big up yourself, man. I missed a few of your calls, but you're calling on the wrong Instagram. You have to call in on the next one that's hooked up to the phone. All right. Yes. Marcos says, Whisper is getting signed by Newcastle. Butler Vex, cause the media found out. But Marcos, he said the opposite. So why are you coming to say it is definitive when you don't have the proof? Do you have the proof? So I want you to put below it said, yes, that is what will happen, because this is not what they said here. I read the article. The article never said that. The article said he did what he had to do there, and it's up to the hierarchy. It simply means everybody have a different standard, and standard could break down in different tiers. It could break down of what you are expected in at this point. You get me? What you want. You get me? So the article never said anything like that. You understand me? So, and I never came here to give that belief. Steph Coffee said, JD, you now give away no free ticket for Saturday game. I don't have time for that, I am a YouTuber now. I've officially resigned from giving away things. I expect people like TikTok and those mans and everybody else on YouTube to give away things now. I've started a trend, but I want to leave it now. Steph Curry. If I had the only way I would have given away tickets is if we had I could have bought it here. I don't want to go in no transaction to give anybody no money in Jamaica. You get me? I don't want to go down that. And when I could have bought the ticket, the entire 50 or 100 tickets, I would have done it. But I'm not going to do that now because they said we can't buy it from overseas. You get me? So I'm not going to go into those twine up conversations, Steph Curry, because anytime I'm in a conversation, it can't end just a few words. So I don't want to be back and forward with people just to buy a few tickets. And the game is tomorrow, so I won't get involved in the tickets thing. If I'm not going to take anybody money because Belgium is 50%, and I'm not going to take $20 from you, and you think you give me 20 US dollars, then I have to put more money on it because a 50% YouTuber take out of it when you literally can read on YouTube and see for yourself, and then tax have to come out of it. So I do, if I can do it myself, I will do it myself, but I don't want to do it this time. I've set a trend that people could do it now, so let others do it now, and I will sit back and reap the benefits of YouTube. Well, we talking about the Wonder Kid. Most Wonder Kids signing in Europe. So okay, all right. All right. So guys, we are taking calls, We are taking calls and we are only going to do 2 hours. All right. So please call in. JD, no stop. To know, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes German get on my nerves, man. German is the most boy, I tell German different, man. Somebody just leave me alone. What I'm not reading is any comments. Is the statement about whether is a first our youth team, our development team, upside EPL, our development in other countries. That's why we should wait. Yes, 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 yes. So the observer lie. That's what Mr. Butler said. The observer is lying. All right. So I don't know. I'm not going to take it on. I'm just the messenger that put out all the thing there. Mr. Butler did say they are lying. All right. Yes. JD, did the players reach Jamaica yet? They should. They should. All right. Daniel Mitchell, okay, thank you. Skillish, Skillish have a fight with me from the other day, Yeah, man. All right, then we have Brain Drain. Said JD is Whisper joining Newcastle. Nothing from what we have got here, but we got good reports on what happened there at the trials at the U23s. All right, so we have to wait on that part, but we just talked about what came in the article. Mr. Butler's respond, which was completely different from what the article stated. So people have to take anything in articles in Jamaica with a grain of salt. All right, with a grain of salt. Yeah. Chevron, big up yourself. Thanks very much. All right, it's not being negative. It's called real. It's reality. And the reality is things can go anyway for anyone as long as you don't wish negative on anyone. It's no problem viewing all aspects. Okay, but that's what I've always done, I've never wished anything bad on anyone, but people just can't take the reality, keep it fair. So it's good. All right. Then Managa starts say that you can be world class from Jamaica. Oh, but Fabian Full, if he turns out to be a world class player, which I don't know, I'm not gonna have a conversation on. You can be world class from Jamaica. So let's let the people think what they want to think. Fabian Full, let's leave them alone. If they claim Jamaican Observer is spreading false rumor, where did they get it from? If they were not informed with some information, you think they could just come with this information? Well, I don't know. If you think, you touch a beautiful one here, Kwani. Mr. Butler complained the last time that the vloggers might messed up the bag for Mr. Dujuan and himself. So he should be going in stronger on these people in terms of messing up the bag. You don't look at that right now because that's exactly what they're doing. They have a medium bigger than everybody on YouTube. So they can reach out to the entire country and also people outside at the same time. Obviously, YouTube have the potential to do it, but they are already in that space. So I think you should have a lawsuit for them. You get me? For spreading false news and to mess up the bag. You get me? So I don't see the consistency here. That's where I could ask a question there and Mr. Butler. You get me? Because you had said that live, people, he said it live that the YouTubers them messing up his bag and all sort of thing, which I never believed the story of the YouTuber them can mess up the bag for a conversation or a signing. I don't believe that, all right, because I know the processes of what do take place over here. So I know that could happen, but I'm just saying that that is different. So why are you not approaching it the same way? You get me? Yes, yeah, I think you need to find them or something. Uh, yeah, man. Jeremy and I go fix it 2 days, then he come back again. Get angry in himself for come and cuss me again. 2 years in my do it for. Yes, even when I've done nothing to this man. One last thing. What's the deal with the honorable minister and Phoenix? Is this history repeating itself? I don't know, I don't know. I don't know. JD, CB is disingenuous. I can never believe nothing he says. All right. I understand where you're coming from because clearly you're going to go off past relations. All right, then. So give him a chance to prove himself. We don't want to come out and beat them. All right. Yes. And Spinity, thanks very much for the super chat via the PayPal. Massive respect. Yeah. Tyrone, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes. But hope you guys understood why I don't want to be in these sticky things anymore. You get me? The last time it cost me around a solid, what, when I do the thing, I was paying for people and then I'm paying for people again. So I'm paying for myself and also the people that sent me their money. So I don't want to get involved in that. Yes, that is just for hyping purposes. So I don't want it anymore. Because I'm losing money left, right, and center that I never planned to. And it never really gained anything, because we were trying to reach somewhere with that specific task and it never really did anything. I actually lost big time off it because I think that was integral towards me losing my channel. Yes, because I opened up too much of my information. So let me just move on from that. So I don't want to get into no connection with nobody. Yes, I just want to stay in my own box. I will not say anything until I see Whisper play in these two games because I see Whisper Maninko performance the same as JJ Fletcher. Yes, because people, that's the thing. Fletcher scored 38 goals as well and did well in a career. So I think people need to temper their expectation and give the player time to grow. Yes. Yeah, but all right. Okay. Respect, big boss. Sorry about that. My apologies. For being full. Good morning, CPT Rico. How you doing, man? No, Jesus, CPT Rico. What you guys need to start doing is pull back. Look, I don't start streams and not talk about the topic. Every streams that I've done is always by the format. So Rico, what you always do, just pull back the videos for the first 10 minutes and you will get everything that I've said. Because if I keep saying the same thing over and over to the whole stream, I can't really touch the other points like the player and go into certain deep dives. All right. So Rico, please go back and just check it. All right. Up and running said L.A. Lewis, Alex Marshall, Marvin Morgan, Kevin Wilson, and Andy Williams, Bibi Garden was some of Jamaica's wonder kids in the past. Okay, fair enough. Bibi Gardner left as a kid to Bolton and definitely proved himself. So yeah, I would say that. Okay, guys, we have 160 here on the likes. Massive respect. So please get us to at least 200 likes on this one. So if you just close the chat down, you see a like button. If you like our conversation, you like it. If you dislike it, no problem. All right, because we're trying to be fair here. Yes. But just keep on doing the right thing. Yes, and later we will return back with a deep dive in the Trinidad team because some of those players I've watched over time. You get me? I've watched them over time in the U20s and stuff. So I wanted to look at their team, see what challenges Jamaica will face, Jamaica itself, what they could play out, because we talked about that yesterday in a live stream on my PlayStation 5. You can go there and check it. That was a good conversation because I looked at football in the reasons, not the drama filled thing. Yeah, man. Big up, Sean. Sorry, I'm in the building. Big up. All right. What info you have on Dante Harvey and Delano Splatt? Could not find much. No, I've done video on them Taj Mahal. Two videos we did. Casanova was at Tottenham, still at Tottenham. He had other offers to play in even a championship, so that is good. They were going to release him after contract ends due to the fact that he had some injury issue. He's a CDM that can play a progressive box to box drive line player. All right, yes. So he's a quality player, and what I wanted to tell people that's checking in now, I think the coach is doing a good job in terms of who he's bringing in, because they are bringing in multiple CDMs. Splatt CDM, him CDM, John John Russell on the list as a CDM as well. You have Kevin Stewart would still be considered as a CDM, and then you have my virgin that I've always talked about is an ex-CDM. So Jamaica's problem in the CDM department might just be solved. All right, but they are good kids. Splatt was one that was registered as a wonder kid, so I hope he could live up to that hype, and Jamaica would be incredible good, because that is something that they short of, a dictator of the pace and stuff. Yeah. Don't mess up your bag, JD. No, 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 no. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're talking. I mean, me not to get. Yeah, I'm not getting involved. Yeah, because my entire channel went down the last time I tried to start talking with these people. Yeah, man. So it's good that I stay on the outside, just being a Jamaican and then reporting on these things. But anytime I've gotten close to these people, a lot of things reach me. So I don't want to be in it. So if a man put a super chat on my channel, it's for my channel. No business thing. You send it to a PayPal and tell me that $100 for the PayPal. I don't have the setup here that comes up on the screen, even when you put in the PayPal, because I normally use that. So I can register your money, so you can't say I take your money for anything, because I'm a person that works by harder, period. You get me? Yeah. The sports minister understands the benefits that the country derives whether a Jamaican is playing in a prominent league. Okay, okay. No Walter Boyd, Christopher Wisdom. You need to call in one day and let me chop it up, yeah. But then I'll miss what you are saying. No, 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 no. You will just flick back to the start after watching the first 10 minutes, and it will be okay, man. Don't worry yourself, man. All right. Special edition said, so all the Wonder Kids on the senior team now, Jordan Fletcher and Dujuan Richards both scored over 30 goals. Yes, they both scored over 30 goals. And people forgot that he scored 30 goals in the Manning, 30 plus in the Manning Cup. No, in the Schoolboy League, sorry. Could the news have come from Harborview? The player is still on Jamaica player database listed as their player. Oh wow, I never knew that. So any negotiation would have to be sent to them as well. Yeah, or maybe not. But what you're sure of, they would have to recoup their developmental fee. Yes, that is something that you can't pass. All right. Fabian Full said, Jamaican Wonder Kid, we love make up new terms. Yeah. Ernest, how you doing, man? Do you guys know that you can destroy DR? Uh, um, do you guys know? Do you guys know that all can destroy DR by all the negative comments on him? And DR needs to block out all of us. Ernest, Ernest, everyone know what they could do or what they can't do. People choose to do what they want. So if a person come here and say they want to destroy, which I've never seen that, Ernest. So I think you need to interpret properly, because I have done streams that this man name is not in. This is one of the first I've done since I've talked in Manning Cup. All right. Yes. And I've not seen one person say something negative about him. Not one. I'm almost close to around 400,000 comments, and not even one negative. All right? Not even one negative. They are not saying negative things. They just need to read the comments with an actual clean mindset. Not even one negative. Nobody going at the kid. Not never at all. Never at all. You get me? At least on this channel. But people always perceive it that way because we don't come off only saying what the wording that you want. So I will tell you, Ernest, I think word is a problem. You get me? Yes, the word is a problem. You get me? And I think word is one of our biggest problems in Jamaica because I don't use certain words and I don't give off certain behaviors. That's why people take it hard to like my style. But nobody here, this is taking nobody. We have broke down everything that's in the damn gleaner, in in the wording of Mr. Butler. So how can we be here fighting about anyone? Hold on. Good day, big boss. I'm live, you know. I'm live, you know. You're calling? You're calling? All right, so let me put you on. Let me put you on. But you want to come on? You want to come on? I'm sending the link. All right, I'm gonna send you the link. All right. Oh yeah. ID for the people them. All right. So people, one second, one second. So people, we have the father of Mr. Dujuan Richards. All right. So Ernest, we have the father on the line right at the right time. So good day, Mr. Richie and Riles. Let me turn it up so people can hear you. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing good, you know. I'm feeling great, you know.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy, you know. I'm happy. Thank God for Jesus. So we're here. What go on there now?
We were just talking on Dujuan Richards because we heard that he was getting offers for different clubs and everything. I don't know if you could give me any insight on it, you know, because Mr. Butler came out um, after the statement coming from the Gleaner, which if it's not
Hmm.
true and it's not Mr. Butler sent it to them, they should get a beating if they can't disclose their people, their sources. You get me? Because they keep on putting in things that are challenging. So that's what we are here talking about, and we are discussing with the people and stuff. So you have any information that you want to share to the public or any
Yeah,
insights to it?
definitely. You know, say 2 week before all fools days, so a 2 week personal work. So them turn themselves in a fool.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So um just to say that, you know, wanna try put out posts first before who do what, wanna try be the better agent than who, and who one is a better manager. Don't fall in a ear that I try to make the thing looking disgruntled, this management.
Okay.
It
Okay.
just that's how it's happening, you know. So to say that, you know, I hope what they're trying to say or who's saying that is true, because all I defend and I care about is the youth to get signed.
And that's
You
what you
know,
you
and
had cared about from day one. You always wanted him to
from
be
day one. In a
get
business,
signed.
but in a business, what? Because as I said to you before, as a marketer, publicity is any publicity, good or bad. It's all you deal with it.
Yeah,
You don't have to be telling no lies. You have to be factual with what you're doing.
yeah,
Don't be coming with no cartoon story. Just be factual. Transparency,
yeah,
integrity. And if we're gonna go back to such time when you have made an error and we highlighted, you're subjected to it because you did it.
yeah.
So make sure say that you do with the youth. It not
Okay,
for be my son. It can be any other Jamaican, any other player, and anything there. It not for be this youth here. Any
okay.
player will just deal with the thing the right way and make the youth them boss and go through. If you make them boss, kudos to you. You're the top man. Have a good one, JD.
All right. Respect, yeah. All right. So that is Mr. Richards. Yeah. I don't need to repeat what he had said. For me, based on my relations or conversation with him, all I can say is I think he did well to get the kid around. That's all I can say because for me, being in Europe and knowing the caliber of persons that I do know and go around, he reached out to me from time to time to gain information just to make sure everything is running right. Try to get as much information to see if he can seek help for his kid. So me knowing Mr. Richie, I have never seen him like a person that's gluttonous on one things. You get me? Because um I would not want to go into certain things, but all I have to say is he tried to help his kid, because I don't want people to think that. I don't want people to know what I do in real life, Yes, but he's a good guy because when I just knew the kid, no one believed in him. No one believed in Richie, and I look at the kid and I said, I think he's a talented kid, maybe the best in Jamaica. And then we start promoting the kid, and then I go places and ask questions as well, in Europe, and show top quality players the player. And they liked him, but I never said that on YouTube. Well, no, you're doing it for first. And if I ever call one of the name of the players that saw him for real and liked the way he played, you would have dropped down. But I don't want you guys to know what I really do. All right? Richie alone can tell you, and it's sad. The one Richie don't tell you, tell you a lot more things. But Richie's a good guy, man. Richie wanted the best for his kid. I'm not asking you. You get me? But all I have to say, other persons saw him before in life and told me that he's a good kid and he has good fundamentals. You get me? Super world ballers that you guys would be dropping down if I reveal that. Drop down. Richie know it for fact. Yes. Yes, because I was there with them. When one of my brethren, I don't want to say too much because you have people in the chat might know. Yes, yes, yes. So I was there with one of my brethren, and checking some things, But people saw him and people like his. No, I'm not an agent. I am not an agent. All right. Richie know. Richie's a good guy. Richie tried his best with his son. So I don't want that image to ever be out there. And I will stand up and tell you that because I have shown people superstar footballers in the world. Maybe some of the best footballers in Europe. And maybe Mr. Whisper himself never even knew that person ever saw his clip before. But I showed him it. Personal. You get me? Yes. So Richie's a good guy. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. I don't think he wanted money for his son. Yes, Richie's a good guy. Good guy. Believe me. You get me? Yes. But no, I'm not going to take over anybody. Nothing. No, it was not Romane Lukaku. It was a Netherlands baller, one of the biggest Netherlands baller. I showed the clip to. All right. Let me finish there. I'm not going to tell you nothing more. I'm done. Richie know exactly what happened. Yes, so me not gonna tell you not more. All right. Yes, and that's why I don't talk when you guys said I'm the hater of this person. When ask Richie, him talk about algorithm. Maybe I am one of the ones that made the algorithm. All right. Yes. So yeah, just relax. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell them, but Richie knows. So Richie tried hard. Richie tried hard, guys. So maybe others don't know, but that's why I've always said to you the things that I researched and done, and I've actually done. I know that Richie is a good person, towards his son, 1000%. You get me? And I'm not going to come here and say anything otherwise because I have seen the man could have took deals. Clear, guys. Let me show you this. This man could have took deals long before and his son, and all he wanted was always evaluation on his son by anybody big. You get me? And I had to run by those people that have already played in the Premier League, or played in Top World Cup, become and I get the scouting report on those people because those people are still doing things. I'm not going to say much on it. Let me done there. Because you see you guys, when I like to try get the answers out of people, Yeah, man. But the fact remain, the guy, he was not trying to sell his son to nobody. Richie could have easily well get his son in Europe via even myself. You get me? Straight up. And he never did that. All right. He asked for information and we got the information to him. You get me? JD, stop go around the thing. What a agent want from their player? No, what? Karoom. Oh, is you Karoom? JD, I know who. Then finish, no man. If you know, finish. Let me leave it right there. All I want to say is what I heard. I don't think Richie wanted to. Let me take send my clip. No. All right, let me just finish it. I just wanted to make sure we put that out there because I respect him and what he did because in Jamaica with the father thing is a problem, father thing in Jamaica. So if I saw a man go out of his way to try to make sure he do, and if his son is watching, I can tell that for a fact. And I can, if you can call me personally, I could prove it to you. What he did is a factual statement. You understand me? I could prove it to you. So if you're watching, I could prove that to you because I have all of those facts. But I prefer not to release it to the public because I get the belief that you thought that your father never did much for you. And I can tell you, it's not everything comes quantified or qualified in money. You understand me? And I think your father really tried his best to get that information out. And your father did more as well that I was involved in as well again. I don't know why I'm involved in so much things. Yes, but and it showcased me to me that he loves you as an individual. Yes, so I just wish all the best for him, and he just signs and keep on learning because learning is the key. You get me? I've been around top quality footballers, and what I've learned every single time, um the drive, the passion, and also what you gain out of that experience, because you can have experience but yet still don't, you can't put it out there. So what you learn along the way, and what I've learned when I just came here, that Jamaica never really think of the education side to football much. We never think so. I knew from before when I was actually in Jamaica, because I remember I played. So I know that the Blackwood session and those things weren't the most recognized, but those were the most important parts of it. Yeah. So just let you do his thing, and just OP survives, as what his father says. OP survives along the way. OP survives along the way. But I can tell you, his father tried his best. Maybe he doesn't have certain things as others, but he never tried to sell you out to others, because other people have a lot of money, and he could have accepted those things if he wanted, and never did. And I knew it for certain. So I don't like that stigma of people he wanted money. I don't think that is true, because I knew it for person, and I can be for that. So if he wanted money, that would have been sad from Richie, because he had money as well and never took it. So yeah. So big up to Richie, man. Keep trying to better yourself as a person. And you're making example. You're setting an example for people like myself as well, because I have situations that I think I could have handled better, and you handled it better than myself. Yes. Richie just want the best for his son. Yeah. I think he wants the best for his son, man. So the more he keeps doing this, and Richie, please, we are begging you, don't react out of emotion. You understand me? Yes. Because I saw some videos and I thought that you did it out of more emotion more than anything else. Yes. So don't make people damage what you do good. All right? Because people, you can do so much good in life, and people set you up to damage all of that, and people only remember the one bad thing you do, because it's so detrimental towards the main objective. So it doesn't mean if you do a million more good around it. So just keep on staying positive, hoping the best, and sometimes it's better not to talk, big boss. Yes. JD was on the boat with Columbus as well. So he discovered the land in the Caribbean as well. Yeah, but we are not gonna be out here bragging. Yes. Um Umber one said, Mr. Butler saw Richie as a threat to his total control over Whisper, so he did all he could to separate them. Okay, well, that is sad, and hopefully that's not true. All right. All right. What you talk education side? Elaborate. Karoom. In Europe, what I've learned, the difference between Jamaica and Europe. I played a good amount of competition, included Manning Cup, Sim Bartlett, Major League. Never played Super League or the main league, which is JPL now, which is JPL now. And in that time, I thought we only get backboard session around 3 times, and it is 3 times out of the entire time, and we were successful. So we are on pace to do good, but our team was actually broken up because people left to Portmore United, people left to America, and everything. So from school league to league in Jamaica, to people going places, we have never learned much. But I'm telling you, school, football, because a lot of things in football, physics in football, everything in football. So you have to know a lot more about football, about the educational sides to football, Karoom. So it's not just you go out and kick a ball. If you don't know the weight of the ball, if you don't know the heaviest part of the ball, if you don't know the trajectory of how the ball will float when you kick the ball, you think some believe me, I would love for people like Ronaldo and Messi to elaborate more on football, and you realize football is not this thing where you actually just go out there and do things. No man, them actually educated on what they're doing. It's not by accident. They're doing it because of repetition and actual education. You get me? Obviously, education is your out of repetition still, but yeah. Yeah, so it's bigger than that, Karoom. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Yeah, blackboard, film and scouting on the other team. Yeah. Anyone have any more Wonder Kids? Send your video. No. That was not the case. All right. So they always say you fighting against the youth, JD. CPT Rico. I told you that people can make up story to make it far from the truth ever in history. Because when I was actually talking about the truth, the youth, they were the CPT Rico. You see, when I was talking about the youth and telling you the quality of the youth, they were saying that I'm a waste man and I am fighting against the other Jamaican youths them now. And I saw the same people them now. I put that I push it like whisper the greatest. And I'm saying, wow. So you're gonna tell me that I know that it was the Manning Cup you watch and say the guy is the greatest. So I know now I know the level of football that you know and what you used to judge now because I know when I started and none of them believe. People call and ask people if what JD is saying is true. Why JD hyping up this kid? And now I heard those same persons after seeing the Manning Cup and say that they know about football and they know about spacing and timing. And they realize that in Manning Cup, what you're seeing is nothing towards reality football. Whisper told you himself because he played at different football levels. And he told you that one of his hardest time was against Aston Villa. Okay, if you don't run back, you're dead. That's what he said, you know. He just never got enough time to talk because Mr. Butler butted in the conversation. You know? Yeah, so yeah, man, it's CPD record. Believe me, man, the amount of fight me get here, you wonder why I'm still doing Jamaican video for a person that can do any video and get 1 billion views. You know, so but it's just a part of it still. But at least you get to learn CPT Rico, the truth, you know. Yeah, man. Karoom, what we have to do one day, man? We have to chop it up, man. Because you're a big coach, you know. You're a big coach, you know. You're a big coach, you know. Top Striker said, "How come nobody never come on this show to say, oh, good, you were JD? I don't know. I don't know because it's not everybody that turned out to be sensible was a wonder kid or something. Top Striker, because you realize that it's just Jamaica's mentality of just hyping up everything. You get me? I've reached somewhere in life, Top Striker, that might be further than majority of the people out of my time. Maybe I just learned more, but I never displayed everything at the same time, Top Striker. You understand me? Yes. Leader help mash up your team, JD. Yes, he did. He said our team was not better than his Calabar team and his Wagga team. Yes. But yeah, Top Striker leader came here as well and inform on me as well too. So maybe leader is a person that you should ask as well. Yeah. All right. So yeah, man, coaching education helps, man. Coaching education is help. Life has a funny way to humble you. Don't worry, Richie. You and your kid will be fine. All right, yeah. JD, where education I go? With big, fast, and strong. Believe me, the amount of time I saw big, fast, and strong Jamaica get some tiny human beings from Japan, Honduras, El Salvador run rings around us. You get me? I don't believe in that big, fast, and strong nothing. Logics to life, as in physics and those things, tell you that big, fast, and strong mean nothing. All right? Yes. They were saying he wasn't ready, JD. His uncle said Craig is trying to adapt the youth. So I think that's where the problem lies. Okay, okay. Send me that clip, Kwani, please. All right. So I can't be talking on things that I don't know. I've watched a YouTube channel with top European clubs, which bring in specialists to help club and how to throw the ball effectively. Yes. And Christopher Wisdom, I went to my Virgin Iwan Redan one time. He's a Surinamese Netherlands personnel. And I saw what they were doing there in his setup. Iwan as well. He deals with top players from Netherlands as well. Top players, all of the finest players them you can think of. And he has some system that he works on, man. Let me try and get Iwan Redan here to see if I could show you who he is and what he does. Redan. All right, so Iwan Redan here. Yeah, okay, yeah. I saw it here. I will bring it up here. Good guy, man. Good guy. I need to link him up sometime. Yes, so Iwan Redan. Adam. Okay, yes. Good guy, man. Good guy. Let me try and get it up here to show you. Netherlands 21, age 42. If you see him now, you don't believe he's age 42. Yes. Yes, he has a setup. I'm going to put his information right here to show you. So you can check him out as well. He does development of players. Very good, highest level quality. I can go on YouTube and show you as well. As you can see there, he plays in England as well, and he plays in let me tell you here. You saw here Sparta U19, Vitesse, Warwick, Rhoda, Willem Twee, Cardiff. That's in England. Willem Twee again, Rosendal, and Excelsior, Sparta, Feyenoord as well. Yes, and Excelsior before he retired. Good guy, good guy. All right, and as you can see there, he's doing training now. He's doing physical training, strength and conditioning, and also maybe for teams because he did it for the Suriname team as well. Good guy, good guy. Let me get his information here to show you what he's doing, and I should be able to type in YouTube and show you the personnels that he has actually trained. All right, good guy, good guy. And even him, I've gotten some advice from as well. Good guy, man. Good guy. Did a lot, and he went back and tried to educate his people and certain things as well. Karoom. He would be a good guy. You should talk to Karoom because you would be looking at the coaching side only. Let me try and put it up right here. I think I might bring him on the channel if you guys are if I can if he's not busy and yeah, I could bring him on the channel one day, and then you can pick a brain, and maybe he could give you some upside. Because one day I asked him about the last time I saw him, I asked him about Maggie. I asked him about Maggie. Um, I asked him about Maggie because I showed him. Yeah, let me put it up here. Yeah, so you can get to see what I'm talking. So the Surinamese people would know him. He would know him. So he's Iwan Redan. So one day I was actually asking him about Maggie because he went to the trip, the Gold Cup trip. He was the strength and conditional personnel. Um, so I asked him about Maggie, like what um um like he was I was asking him out like what he could do more to get better in Europe because I just saw the interview from Maggie complaining that maybe he's not strong enough on certain things why he can't get on in Europe and everything, and I went to him and asked him, and he was telling me some things, man, and some history about other players, and he even included himself and stuff, man. I'm saying, Jano, look at this. Maggie should be getting these information so he could better himself, you know? Yeah, so sometimes people, it's not as what you guys think. You get me? It's not as what you guys think. It's bigger than that. All right? Because I did ask him about Maggie. And he gave me some advice. But I never even remembered because I never got to Maggie at the time. You know? Yes. So I'm just trying to show you that football is much, much bigger. Um, just arise, JD morning. I walk on with Whisper. I just some. Oh damn! I know why. Oh, I'm very sorry, people. Because I just put his name in the title. That's why people come in and asking me what happened. Oh yeah, it was. Let me try and add the additional extensions. I will add what they say in the Gleaner so people can read it. All right. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in the description. Sorry about that, guys. My fault because I just put the name in it. Yeah. So sometimes people um sometimes people I don't have to come here and tell you what I'm trying to learn. You get me? But everybody that I do meet and they have that experience. I try to always pick their brain to learn more. Yeah, you understand me? So that's what I did, and because at that time it was Maggie in the light, and I was asking him about Maggie. Once he comes here, one day if he has time, I will ask him again, and you will see. Yes, but I did ask him, you know. Um, um, I tell a lot of people that Satchel is better technically than Whisper. And that day I am crazy. Whisper is just more athletic. But everyone can't have everything. All right. Sean saying Raiden is a good performance coach. I'm telling you, Sean. Remember, I went there and said, "Yo, you want listen to me, man. Let's see, I get everybody in shape. Yeah, I'm man's out here around 100 kilo. And me need to go down to what I said I wanted to go down to 90 kilo. Sean, when I saw Iwan Kid, guys, if you saw Iwan Kid, you can't. Now you realize that maybe in Jamaica we're not doing no performance, nothing. Iwan's kid is like 2 years old, and this little ninja kid does a boom flick and a hole and an iron. I'm saying, what the hell? I'm looking at. Guys, I want you to see what fitness is. I think what they do over there is amazing. I'm telling you, a 2-year-old kid I saw operating like he's different level. Let me check if he's so much because I don't want to tell any lie on the kid. But I took a picture with the kid, man. I had it in my phone. I had to give the kid all sort of respect, man. And the kid doing all technical drills, and he's literally around 2, 3. He can't be 4 years old and doing all of those stuff. Can't be 4 years old and doing all of those stuff. I'm not asking him, man. That kid is impressive, man. Sean, you saw him. You saw the kid. My goodness, man, he's special. Yeah. Let me put in Iwan and see the kid. So I can tell you. All right. So Iwan. From time to time, yes, man. Easier, man. Easier. This is the kid. This is the kid, guys. Let me maximize my screen to show you the kid. Good Lord, man. The kid is special. The kid is like a monster. My goodness, man. Yeah. He's doing all sort of things, man. So sometimes, guys, it comes down to simple thing, you know? Yes. So people only need to call in, you know, and let me reason it out, you know, because I'm not going to pass the 20 more minutes. I have to stop and then eat some food. And then maybe later, if I do get the time, I will chop up the next one on the PlayStation. Yeah. Yes, Sean. He is a very good kid, man. Richards is a good prospect and is better than Bailey at the same age. He's fast and can shoot, but his mentality might let him down. Hopefully, he gets the right training like Bailey did. But that is a problem now, top striker. Listen what you just said. He was better than Bailey in at the same age. But you're only talking about quality of physical sides. Pastor, when you call him, please mute your background, Pastor, please. You're only talking about.
I always do.
Oh yeah, but Pastor, you never did because we're hearing it, Pastor. My God, man, you can be wrong in a Pastor.
I always do. You answered the phone faster than my finger moved a while ago. I always mute my background.
You never did, Pastor. You never did. So just let it fly. Let it fly. You can be wrong,
JD,
Pastor.
I am in the process of doing it. You can't say I never did.
No, if you're in the process of doing it, you never did, Pastor.
No,
that's a definition of you never did, Pastor.
By the time you completed making your statement, it was muted.
Yeah, but you never did.
To show you that I was. I was doing.
People.
You see the
People,
This
I
is
am
where the
telling you,
English
he's
language.
the no. You
This is
can't.
where the
Don't
English
come and
language
tell me
is
about
going
no
to throw
English
you like it
language.
threw that
No, I've
reporter.
heard what you said, and you never did. It
Yes.
still remains that you never
I
damn did.
was doing. I was
Yes,
in the process
yes,
of doing
Pastor.
it,
But you,
JD.
but oh my,
So you cannot be correct by saying I didn't,
Jesus God,
because I was
Pastor,
doing.
you're not always right. You never did, and you said you did.
No,
That's what you said,
no,
Pastor.
no,
You
no,
did.
no.
You never
I
did.
said
You're
I
about to.
always do. I said I always do. I did not use the word did. You did. You used the
Pastor,
word did.
Pastor, people
Yes.
we're on YouTube. Pull up back the tape. Pull up back the tape.
I said I always do. JD, if you pull it back right now, I said I always do. You are
Oh
the one that used
God.
the word did, not me. And you cannot win this time. You
No,
cannot
I
win
can't win no
this
time
time.
because if this is the time that
You
I
are
should be
becoming.
winning and you are trying to con me out that I never won, then I can't win you.
No,
I can't
no.
win you none at
You
all.
cannot win. You cannot win because you said Pastor mute it, and I said I always do. And you said I never did. And I then told you that I was in the process of doing it. In fact, it got muted before you finish your statement.
Wow. Wow, guys, we are Jamaicans.
Yes.
We are
No, you
Jamaicans.
have to use. You see, I'm a Jamaican that pay attention to the meaning of words, you know. So when you say I never did, you are at least morally incorrect in your use of
Pastor,
the
you know what? Let me
language.
stop it right there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna after I'm done with this video. I'm gonna eat some food because as you can see, my wife brought in TikTok. Yes, my wife brought in Burger King. As you can see, TikTok. Yes. So I'm in TikTok. Yes.
No,
I have Burger King right
no, I
here.
did not see that your wife brought in Burger King. Tell my Jamaican friend-in-law. I said hello.
No, she's not. She's not no Jamaican. And don't even bother send next
Hello,
statement.
hello,
You see,
hello.
if you utter the next statement, you
She
cannot
is
call my phone.
Jamaican by marriage.
You
JD,
cannot call my
JD,
phone again
JD,
outside
JD,
YouTube. If you
JD,
ever utter anything more,
JD.
you became like to bring my business out the door. All right? Yes.
No, JD, I'm saying by virtue of marriage, you being a Jamaican, she have Jamaican
Yeah,
status. You
but I
can't
know
deny
what you are
her.
talking about, Pastor. We know what you're trying to talk about,
No,
and I'm not
no,
gonna have it with you
JD,
today. All
JD,
right?
no. You are, even if you're as good as Safa, you can't read my mind. I was only speaking to her in respect of being married to you, being a Jamaican friend-in-law. Do not try to think about what I am thinking about. No, sir, you can't read my mind.
Mhm.
That is the context in which I reference her as my Jamaican friend-in-law. That she's married to you, who is a Jamaican, or are you no longer a Jamaican? Tell us if it was, because I don't know. I know you as a Jamaican, so I was associating her being married to you with her legal right to Jamaican status.
All right, guys, we're not going to argue with the pastor today because he's trying to be the man of words. Because I know exactly what he meant, He's just pretending to you guys,
No,
But
no,
Pastor, hold on,
JD,
Pastor, you call in
that is
to
not
talk on a
true.
story and
Yes,
Mayday a 5 for
I
4
called
minutes on
him.
the phone. All right? What
All
wrong?
right.
Hold on, what wrong with these Blakes? What wrong with these Blakes?
Do
Why are they
not.
so problematic? Why they believe that they're the best at
I am not a
words and the best
selector.
of brains?
I am a selector. I love words and I pay attention to the meaning of words. And JD, right about now, you falsely accusing me, make you as libelous as that reporter who put out that ambiguous report. Yes.
All right, Pastor, hold on. Let me just deal with Top Striker's argument because I am not going to be here fighting with Pastor. I had only 30 more minutes and Pastor
Okay.
took over the 30 more minutes. Top Striker said he has better control than Bailey and beat his defender without depending on speed. He has more potential in my eyes. Yes, but that's my but you're technically right. So let me give you a beer. All right. Why do you
Yes.
eat so much fast food? Top Striker, you saw me pull up my kitchen and show you how much food I buy overseas, how much seasons I buy overseas, the amount of money I spend on Jamaican food. You cannot comprehend. All right, Top Striker. So I if I'm eating fast food, she's on the road and she believes that I needed something. She brought it in. But if I want to cook, I can cook. I have all my curries, all my okra. I have all my I think to make stew peas. I have all my
JD,
oxtails. I have all my
you
rice
sound
and
like you're a
peas.
Belgian a while ago. You pronounced that the name of the fruit
Okra.
very Anglified. Oh, it's not. It is correct pronunciation, okra. But in Jamaica, nobody knows okra.
Yes, I
So
know
I
it's
was just
okra.
speaking to
Okay,
your
okra.
I
Okra
was just
is the
speaking
right
to your
name is okra.
correctness.
And you,
JD, learn to take compliments
yeah,
when
but
they're offered. I was just commending you on the correct pronunciation of the fruit, okra. You did it correctly, JD. Just take the compliment. Why are you trying to fight with me? Is it because my name is Blake?
okay.
You see, I am not getting involved with you on cataract
No,
relationship.
we
We
have
don't know
no
how.
relationship. We have no relationship. That boy,
Okay,
I don't like him.
okay.
I don't like that boy. That boy is a hypocrite. Sell out. Clip it and send it to the fool. Clip it and send it to the fool. That boy, a cataract, a hypocrite and sell out. Yeah, man. Ultra no boss. Fool that. Yeah, man. Clip it. Continue. Yeah, continue, big boss.
Anyway, as it relates to the title, and you were dealing with that article that was printed, JD, in information dissemination, we have a responsibility not just to what people want to hear or what sells, but what is true, which is what morality entails. The article in selling a story is devoid of any substantive information at all.
Mm-hmm.
And by that reporter needs to face the disciplinary committee or at least be brought to a hearing.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot be writing. The Observer, which is a part of the Gleaner Company, is an international media present media presentation. It has to be required a higher standard. There can be no doubt about it. The reality is, in citing the club and then continuing the trend of thought, it would appear as though you're speaking in specificity to the club, when in reality, you are not clearly saying so, nor are you providing any clear information as to which club you are speaking about. So he's literally trying to draw a blanket over the eyes of the fans or whoever reads the article, and to sell a story without telling this story.
Okay. Fair
It
enough.
is a criminal act. It is a criminal act in communication.
All right.
And any good lawyer pick it up. Any good lawyer pick it up. Will have him in webs.
Okay. All right.
We need to, you try to uphold a certain standard on the channel where you try to ensure things are factual, and you say it in a pleasing way most times, if not all the time, once it is factual. And I believe that all of us who operate in an international space has that moral obligation. It cannot be just for the benefit of, whether it be monetary or otherwise. It cannot be just for the benefit of. We have a higher responsibility. And I believe that reporter, even if the Gleaner doesn't take it up and apologize, he needs to apologize to the public.
Okay. Fair enough.
It is
Why?
it is at least a cheeky. It is at least a cheeky thing. Yes.
Hold on, Pastor. But I wanted to respond, but I'm gonna go through the comments and
Yes.
ask a question.
Yes.
So what if the I
Yes.
think that what you should first said, the reporter need to come out with his source, because you don't know, his source could still be the same person that accusing him as well, Not saying it is, but you don't know. So why you start from a standpoint of bringing bashing him until improving guilty. You know, I should have waited. But 1 second. That's all the point. Yeah. Jackid said Ultra Boss unstoppable. All right, no problem. Thank you very much, Jackid. Massive respect. Andrew 55 for the super chat. Guys, please smash the like button. Get us up to 200, 300, 100 million likes. Just smash the like, subscribe to the damn channel. Get us to 70 million thousand subscribers back. Bad Mind Fuzzy and Speed plan failed. What? I don't know what he's saying, but I will leave it there. Yes, go ahead, Big Boss, and finish the point so we can get back to the comment section.
Yeah.
And have
All
that
right.
dialogue. Yeah.
You're saying why would I attack him or get at him rather than ask for him to reveal his source? JD, looking at the article, the source is not important because while he could have information, he did not give any information because he did not definitively state or otherwise state that the signing had anything to do with Newcastle. He did not make that statement, you know. But he used Newcastle as the picture, the face of the article, the drawing point of the article.
Yeah, but clickbait is a thing, you know, Pastor, you know. That thing, you know. So that's
JD, even if it is not illegal, it is morally wrong and can be legally pursued because Newcastle, by the follow-up article that you read, Newcastle did not put out a statement that they would be signing him. The coach said it is left up to the managers or leaders of Newcastle to make a decision.
Pastor, this is what happened in Jamaica always, and not saying even Jamaica, but I saw it on the internet a lot more. Some get picked up and go to court and stuff. If it's a strong defamation of character, yes, but it's not all. All right, 1 second, Pastor. I'll give you time to respond. Badger said you and Cataract follow JD and he speaks so highly of you. No, them boy didn't speak no highly of me. I fight them boy that fight me. A whole heap of time me I give him the boxer boy then I made side. You get me? Yeah, man. Boy that can't put me. Boy, I walk around and throw shades. Wait till me catch him. Fool that. Yeah, man, clip it again and send it to him. The boy, Blake, you know? No, I have to make sure it said Cataract. Yes, the one named Cataract. Yeah. Owen, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yes, I'm just asking him. He's talking, man. Pastor and JD, the Observer is a part of the print media. And our subject, wow. Yes, but the problem is, Stefan, how much time they are wrong in these statements? But yet still, how much statements they are wrong in. The other day, when they put out something about Meran Garden, I don't know if they are wrong, you know, because someone in here is just Simon calling and cause a bag of confusion, telling me that what we are reading is not what we see, you know, and I had to call out one Simon on it. Like, bro, if it's in the Gleaner, why you can come and tell me that it's not what he's saying? No, what you're right. What? So it's like we have a different standard in Jamaica. Then we can write a wrong thing and tell you, say, it go the other way. You know, that's why I can't stand, you know, I can't stand this behavior, you know, because we there read the article. The article say, Meran Gardner say, the man them a wait upon people. If we upon other places to choose them, and when them not choose them, then them come back in. Then them come to Jamaica. That the article saying, and Simon I come and tell me different thing, you know. You understand me? So me don't know if we just have a society of just making up story from far from the reality, Pastor. So I'm just telling you this is a normal thing in Jamaica. So I don't think nobody are gonna get sued for nothing, because that them should have get sued according to what Simon response was towards the situation, saying that it's not what we think, but it's exactly what was written. So
JD,
that is just a normal standard thing, because it happened 2 times.
I'm going to say two things in respect of what you just said. I had the privilege of sitting in a class with Faye Ellington, BBC trained, as the lecturer. I've said that to say this. There was a time when BBC carried the standard for what was acceptable worldwide, especially in the Western Hemisphere, as standard use of the English language, pronunciation, diction, proper voice, and tonalities, all of that. BBC over the years have, however, sought to appeal to a wider demographic rather than have the demographic be influenced by them. They were influenced by the demographic, so they brought in people that speak what is coined as American English on BBC. So you do not have that fluent, correct voice, tonality, diction, and pronunciation anymore on BBC. The next thing I want to say on that is the only thing necessary for evil to flourish is for good to stand by, sit by, and do nothing. It needs to stop somewhere, JD,
All right, Pastor.
where we draw the line and say this is accepted because it is right, and this is not accepted because it is wrong. The reporter does not have the right, neither legal nor moral, to use Newcastle as the face of any. There's such a thing as image rights.
But Pastor, people want to be misled, so that's what they want. All right, so just leave the people alone. You know, Jamaican, you're there foreign too long. All right,
Jenny, and that is where this pastor, I would rather die standing up for the truth than live replicating a lie. And I'm not going to be characterized by the imbeciles that are presently strutting their stuff in Jamaica, doing everything wrong, normalizing it, and trying to make wrong right. The Bible speaks about woe unto those who call righteousness wrong and unrighteousness right. The Bible speaks to it, and there is a payday coming for all of them. Nobody has yet challenged them legally, but wait until the day when somebody does.
All right, Pastor. Let's resuscitate. I mean, we're going to go through the comment
yes,
because we have already reached 2 hours, so we want to actually just go through the comment section. Cause I should have closed off, but because you call, I have to go through the rest of the comments, Yes. So, Bridget said, Imaxit football. If Whisper signs with Newcastle, then every young player with promise should sign with Butler. Question: what say you guys in the comment section? I don't know. It comes down to interpretation, Yes, if people want to undergo certain things, because you have to look at the process. Yes, but if you just want any result, and you think you can achieve the end result, oh, no problem, go there. Why would I tell people not to sign with him? It comes down to what their interpretation of the process is, and if they are okay with that. Because everything, the one thing about the individual, everything is out there. So at least you get a chance to truly choose what you want. All right, yes. So let me put that right spin on it. But JD, we want catch her back on the show. Float management. You don't run my show, me own my channel. All right. Yes, me are the most known personnel. Come here by myself with my 2 hands, them with my chest out, and come and make excitement in this category. So you don't tell me who you want on the channel. You go and build a channel for Cataract. A whole heap of time, I give that boy there in face. Yeah, man. Make sure you have the plate. Yes, we don't know if the story is wrong. So what are we talking about? Number one, Mr. Butler, you never follow the story. Mr. Butler say a lie, them I tell. That's what he literally said. Let me read the article again because it looks like
JD,
too late.
Even before you read the article, JD,
Pastor,
even before you read the article,
Pastor, it's called hold it together. Let me hold it together and get Mr. Butler statement. All right, Craig Butler, where it is, Craig Butler. All right, Mr. Butler's statement, we give it what he said. All right, so Mr. Butler posted the article and said, right here. Again, another sign of very poor, untrustworthy reporting. So, number one, exactly what Mr. Butter said that we are talk about. All right. Please be advised that at no time had Phoenix Sports at management and sports and at management, the management team of Dujuan Richards nor his family disclosed to anyone, including the writer of this article in the at Jamaica Observer. Yes. So, number one, he literally said that. So that's why Pastor having the discussion. So Pastor is in his right to have the discussion because he's coming from behalf of what the management team of Whisper said. You get me? So Pastor is in his right. He's in his right. All right. Yeah, continue, Pastor. I just have to make sure it's clear.
While the Butler article gives justification to what I am saying, I have been fortunate to have had good English teachers. And as I said, I have had the privilege of studying with Miss Faye Ellington.
Pastor, don't tell me about all the English and everything. We think everybody knows.
No, Jerry, I am saying Faye Ellington, who is one of the best media practitioners in Jamaica all time, would substantiate what I'm saying from reading that article. That article, at best, is written ignorantly of the moral responsibility of someone who calls themselves a reporter. That article exposes the reporter and the entity for which he is writing.
For some reason, TikTok and Top Striker, they are the same persons. Yes. He's always going against you, Pastor. You know, he's always going against you. So he said, Pastor, speak. Let me give you, because I don't want to make you react. All right. Yes. He said here, I can't put it up because he's saying some things. Pastor speak out against your peers and leave football alone. Pastors have the lowest rating and are seen as the biggest hypocrites in Jamaica. So what could you do to change that belief system? Because I think what you did, you showed different sides. I don't see as a hypocrite. So I don't see what Top Striker saying, you know? And remember, only have 30 minutes, Top Striker. Yes, and remember, it's the reason why you said this part of the show always end with "at here," according to you, is because I give everyone their opportunity to speak. We are already just speaking of the actual facts, and then people giving their opinions on it. Stop Striker and TikTok. So if you guys don't like that, you tell me that we should not implement that part of the show, and we just do going off the story and then stop and don't give no opinion. Yeah, continue, Pastor.
Yes. Tell TikTok and whoever else this is not the forum to discuss pastoral ethics. If he wants me to speak on it, invite me to a symposium that he organized or any kind of biblical informative seminar. I will turn up. I am a biblicist. Whether I like what's in the Bible or not, I believe it, and that's what I aim to practice. Full stop. So any of my peers who are going outside of what is morally right, I have no kind of withdrawal or apprehension or any kind of not speaking against what they're doing that is wrong. That I speak against everything that's wrong across any forum. And by the way, TikTok, I am a man long before I became a pastor. I wasn't born a pastor. I am a human being with the basic rights extended to every other human being on planet Earth. I happen to be an avid sports person. And in the words of one YouTuber, I'm an athlete. If you notice, I use cricket jargons and I use netball and I use domino and everything.
Get to the point fast,
because that's what I have done.
Because
Because
Umber One said something that I want you to respond to. Because I have it on the screen.
To the point, JD. How the article is written. If Newcastle wanted to make an issue, that reporter would have a challenge. And that's what I will say. And if you don't have to take my word for it, you can contact any of the serious media personalities with this article, TikTok, and whoever else is not catching on to what I'm saying, and ask them to look at the article and give you some information as it relates to the article. And they will tell you ambiguity sells. However, as a reporter of worth, you want to avoid being morally indignant.
All right. So
Yes, you
one,
can
one
go
point
ahead
there.
with what they said.
Umbe
Yeah.
one said, JD, Butler did not deny that the story is incorrect. He's just claiming that he did not inform the writer, nor did he announce that the kid was signed. All right. So you know what you phrased it? You said Butler did not deny that the story is incorrect. Um, Again, another sign of very poor, untrustworthy reporting. All right. The report is Jamaica Wonder Kid Whisper set to sign for Newcastle. That's literally saying that it's an untrustworthy reporting. Yes, and then attacked the personnel for what he's doing, like the reporting. All right. So if a man come out and said again another sign of very poor untrustworthy reporting, what that would have insinuated, one, please. And I'm going to go through the entire article and you're going to see it because that's pretty much what he said here. All right. Yes. Because they said, we find it unprofessional and hogwash to state things in the media with no such confirmation from the player nor his management. All right. So even though there's people saying that he's sorry that he was the one not breaking it, he's literally saying that nothing no go so because the article what they're writing nothing no go so. So until it goes so from him it goes so. So that simply means he's saying nothing no go so. That's what he's pretty much saying. All right, but you guys are reading through it to say that it's because he want to broke it. He's saying nothing don't go so. That's what he's saying from the article. One, I'm very sorry, but that's exactly what he's saying. In other words, that's exactly what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. One, that's exactly what he's saying. Because I don't know, AU, I am here and I'm alive. Because if a man come out and said, another untrustworthy reporting. Untrustworthy. Look at the wording of the untrustworthy there in the conversation. If it was true, and you never confirmed it, why should it be untrustworthy? Because it simply means these guys are doing better journalism and he's criticizing the journalism in the same context. So that simply means the untrustworthy means it's more leaning on the not true side or the true side. Yes, I could say it's up for interpretation 100%, but he's telling you that it's not true. That's what he's saying. You get me? Yes, I know you're digging deep to say that, yeah, he never said that. Yeah, but that's what he's pretty much saying in his statement. All right. Pastor, you do okay. Top striker. All right. So JD, why not ask the individual to retract the article? That is true. That is true. So maybe he's playing both sides then. He wants the clout and also he wants to be the person that broke it. I have no problem with what media said, you know. I just said the only problem I had in the statement was to say that he never denied it or he never said it's not true. Yeah, he's pretty much saying it's not true by saying it's a unprofessional, untrustworthy reporting. Yes, that's what I got from it still. Maybe you got something different. Imaxit, did you know Jay Taylor is an Afrobeat singer called Rima? He has a song called Calm Down. He's doing well. Really? Okay, damn. We need to check it. Brain drain. Jay Taylor. All right. Hope Jay Taylor is okay. Then we have Dr. Gigi. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. That's literally hearsay. If there is no source to attribute the news, then the report is truly unprofessional. Yes. And it not go so as well. All right. Yes. So guys, send in your questions and we'll just chop off this because we have an next stream to come later in the night. Yeah. And I want a little rest in between. All right. All pastor does is put down people with so-called big words. Oh my God, pastor, why they have that feeling of you putting down? But I see I see Chacha does the same thing every single day. And this up Teddy and this up all everybody on YouTube. But because he does it in a different way, you guys like it. You see, Mr. So that is called selective bias. Because I saw Cataract doing the same thing as what Mr. Blake did. You understand me? So you cannot say he's putting down people, and I saw Cataract publicly put Teddy them on streams, and you guys liked it. But because he come into an entertainment format, and I had to call him out that day, and the whole I want to say the opposite. That is being disingenuous there. You understand me? Because I had that video too. All right, and I saw Cataract try to put me down on my own show, and you guys like it because he's saying a vibes way. So I think it's because pastor is more of a pastoral person. You get me? That's why I want to take it and appreciate it a little bit more. But I saw him do the same thing. And I'm not picking up a pastor, but the evidence is there. But me don't hear him say the same thing when I say, come back here. Come back here for what? Him not can make tour, man. Him a selector. Him to make tour. But I'm just trying to show you how people behave hypocritical. So, Mr. United, I have to call you for that. That's hypocrisy. Because the both of them do the same thing. In my analysis. And I don't even think Pastor these people. He just use different words. You get me? But I understand what he's saying. Pastor is way better addition to the channel than Okay. Is Pastor never had any solution? Yeah, man, we can burn out Pastor for the not adding solution. That is true. All right? Yes, that is true. Yeah, we can burn out Pastor for the not solution.
You cannot burn out Pastor for not adding solution because I'm telling you what the solution is. You just don't want to. You see, JD, I'm not going to apologize for people who want to live in an English-speaking environment and don't want to learn words. You're going to when I study agriculture, stagnation stinks.
All right,
you either
Pastor, we gave it. You said it's spending 5 minutes. You're at 32 minutes. So, Pastor,
I never said I was no JD. I know
you never said that. Me neither try put it in night. So, Pastor, we're going to link up.
You are trying to hold me to 5 minutes.
Yeah, yes, I'm trying to censor you, Pastor, from not going off with a bag of other words after me try to clean up an image and give you a chance to be with the people.
JD,
but you just one war. So you and them are better.
JD, no. But no, I have never put
Pastor,
down anybody, JD. I speak to the wrong. No, JD, this, just to say, for everybody that thinks I put down people, listen to any of the videos that I have spoken to. I have spoken to the actions of a particular person at a particular time. And there is always the solution as to how to remedy the situation. The reporter, for him not to be considered an ignoramus, he needs to do the right thing and apologize to his readers for putting out an ambiguous, at best, report with no substantive evidence or source to back up his statement and misusing the image of Newcastle for his story. So, I am not putting down the reporter, and I am giving a solution to the problem that the reporter has created. I will see you on the next stream if it is at all possible, my friend.
All right, my brother.
Do give my regards to Gemma and her mother.
Yes.
My Jamaican friend-in-law.
All right, later, Pastor. Bye-bye.
Good, yes.
Guys, I'm going to do the rest of the time with you. Yeah, we need 30 more likes to go up to 200. Please do hit like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right, Brain Jane said, they gave Teddy Lee the smallest gun and a little car to protect millions of dollars. Sound risky. Oh my days. Brandon said Oral Tracy mentioned it was shared by the Phoenix boss that there are offers from Newcastle, Genk, Ajax, and Chelsea. It could be true that the decision was made, but contractually it was not due. Okay, okay. All right, fair enough. I understand what you're saying, One, but I don't like it, and I don't enjoy talking to Cataract. I don't think he makes much sense a lot of times, and think he likes to war and pick wars. Don't think he had that value that you're saying. For me, I think Pastor actually attack things, the argument of the things, and not wanting to pick fights with people to seek entertainment. I think him going to do selecting might be the best choice in his life. Yes, I'm hearing the pastor breeding all the way in California. Pastor does have wit and depth to the channel. Yes, I like Pastor. I like Pastor more than Cataract. 1000%. Yeah, 1000. Clip me again. 1000%. Yes. Yeah. Cataract stagnate my channels for around 6 months. Solid. Yes, this man just want to come and fight anything when I'm Ed. He want to come and fight with the people tomorrow. Anything he want to fight. So now you're going to see him a fight with me and every other channel for the next 10 years. Yes. Until me no fight, me no war with him. You get me? Yes. But JD Pastor use big word, and some of the people don't know the meaning of the word, while Cataract use small word that they can understand the meaning of. Maybe that is the situation. All right, the odd one, I had one. It's okay, it's okay. We just have it. I thought we had a beautiful conversation here. We never turned it into any war with Mr. Butler, any war with Whisper, nothing. This was a good video. This was a good video. Respect, Pastor. It's about time we learn to speak intelligently and leave the corner alone. All right, so people like the contribution of a pastor. All right, yes, and I like it as well. You know. Yes, yes. Uh, Top striker and TikTok, you need to stop fighting against Pastor. All right? Yes, I do. Okay, well, it's okay, brain drain. Well, he will always be other places. All right? Yes, so let him stay in other places. Let me do my work. Just be respectful to understand me and want to hear from me. And not want to be here from me and him on the same platform, because it's not going to happen. Not. And I don't want it. Yes. I'm not gonna bully me. All right. I have choices. I can choose not to do Jamaican videos. Go back to Africa and go not go back to 80, because the one JC go, if JC Ferran will take that and run with it. But I can do 80 content, Suriname content, I have other content, you know? Yes. It's unfair to talk about Cataract, especially when he's not here to defend himself. I revives. Don't tell me foolishness. A recorded video me have. I'm gonna tell people if click me every 20 seconds. Them a click me every time, and him a watch. Me not ask you. Him not miss no live stream. Cause him not nothing else I do. Don't tell me no foolishness. I'm here to talk to I revives. You think me a fool or me need to talk behind people back? In I revives? Go man. How I'm here, man. Don't ramp with me, you know. All right. Cataract is somewhere crying, hearing JD speaks his mind and how he feels about him. Yeah, man, I've burn out the boy, man. Okay, number one. Okay, no problem, no problem. All right, all right. So, well, I'm just trying to show the hypocrisy. We brought up his name because of the hypocrisy, because he does the same thing. I'm not making any poll to put no man back on the channel. Me not love man. All right, me not do it. When you not bully me, is the you know what? But I'm delete this damn channel and leave the Jamaica space. Me now make the poll. But no, try made a poll, guys, about TikTok yesterday. That's what they wanted to do, you know. No, TikTok is in his own. TikTok stays in the comment. And I like that, you know, because he does not need to come on his screen, because it would make no sense, you know. Yes. Man, this the oligarch, yeah, man. So they're acting like them. Click the video and send to them man, them always. Yeah, they're acting like that. At Jamaica, this so okay, humble one. Cataract doesn't disrespect you at all. It seems like you are the bitter one. Humble one, you have a problem. That's a problem. You're a fool. You get me? Yeah, man, you're a fool. You make him deceive you. You get me? You join him church too early. Yes. No poll. No poll. It not happen. All right. I gave TikTok that, and you guys embarrassed me. All right. You guys embarrassed me by voting TikTok to stay on the damn channel. So I am not putting up no more poll. I have a feeling JD and Cataract are like Bounty and Beanie. They may go back and forth. They are still, no, we are not friends, and we are never friends. None at all. That boy walk and tell people about a Bill video about man a sellout for white race. And then I see man in big fool commenters them a throw shades for me. But me sell out for white race. Then all of a sudden now the whole of them a kiss up to a white race. Man. You get me? That's called hypocrisy. That's what I'm saying. I'm a hypocrite. You understand me? Because in Bill video for bring me down. You see it? You see it, you humble one, you never even know them stuff there. In Bill video for bring them a character up on YouTube. Humble one, you don't know that. Yes, that me I try to tell you. That I'm trying to tell you. All right. You see it, you're just a pickup for man. And you don't know. All right. Yes. the poll is not going to come, and we are 6 minutes away from 2.5 hours, so that is done. Man's done. Tell you that I'm giving you 2.5 hours, and I'm done. All right. I am just a fear, but you don't know the backstory. That is the problem. You only make up story as it go. I mean, I tell you, say the man fight against me hard. I mean, I ask you, and then you know, bad me up for putting on my channel after him diss me. So don't tell me diss me when you literally people make you want me to go for the file. Come show you know. All right. If there is no proof of the men, no, that is a lie that you're selling, humble one. We have proof. The proof is on YouTube. So I don't know what you're talking about, humble one. You just lie. All right. Brain Jane said Cataract fan base is like Maggie. Fan base shrinking. Okay, Top Striker says, Pastor is giving you a sly backhand, JD. You haven't realized it. All right then. So we're going to burn out Pastor soon then. Don't worry. Top Striker. We're going to, the proof is on YouTube. You need to go to research. When you're going to make claims, you need to go and research. All right? Yes. I wonder who have the biggest church on YouTube. Me, Pastor, Pastor, JD or Cataract. That's a no-brainer. I have to have the biggest church. Bro, I'm the Concacaf king, you know. You don't see how fast I'm back in subscribers range. You wonder if I never even lost any. No, I've lost a lot of subscribers. But you don't see how fast I've reached back. What are you talking about? JD, let be real right now. When Cataract left the channel, it grows so fast. Yeah, because I can stay on worldwide topics and do what I do more. But his persona stifle what I do. And I told him always, it's not a pretend. So, but people, the Jamaican drama-filled people, they like that more. You understand me? But I don't like that. I can stay on topic. You see, if all this story, he would have been all over the place with this story. When I could have, because him have a problem with Mr. Butler, because him and Butler a war. Then him and JFF war. Then him and Mr. Speed a war. Him and everybody a war. And then him come out a war. So he doesn't want to talk on the actual fact. You see, like how I can, Mr. Butler's son diss me and I can still be objective. Cataract now have not named objective. A cat emotion. A cat null him should name. Cat null. Cat emotional. You understand me? Him have no objectivity in him. None at all. Him can't come out and say nothing good about Mr. Speed or nothing good about Mr. Butler. Him have this war. JD, are you alone for dep on your show? Some of us no cause we no fool. Yeah, man. But I had one. It's good, man. Yeah, that's what I want to do. You know, JD, mine judge page you. Brother, Anthony, no Judge Grant. You know, you say it loud with my chest out. I am the only Maggie fan left. Maggie have his fan, man. Maggie's a good guy and an honest guy, and I like Jamaican honest guys. Yes. God bless you. Said you're always saying you don't have to do Jamaican content, but you're always doing it. Yes, because I chose to. God bless you. You realize I said I don't have to, but I chose to do it. God bless you. But remember, you are one of Cataract's disciples. So I know that I expected that. BM, much more objective disciple of Cataract. Cataract are good youth still. I don't think he means any harm. But big up Ultra Boss. If me go back and forth with Cataract in the past. Yeah, man. I know. Yeah. So God bless youth. It doesn't. So you feel offended when I said I don't have to do it? Yes, I don't have to do it. Anybody don't have to do Jamaican content. So why are you so offended when I've said that? It doesn't prove that I don't have to do it. Don't you see me do bigger videos than Jamaican videos? God bless you. Everybody can attest to that. So why are you having the ego? The ego from God bless you is so out there. Yes, your only comment was a comment to God bless you. We know you are Cataract disciple. I'm not ask you. I tell you. Can you come to my channel and burn me out and say, I throw Cataract alone there while I come here? We are not running any poll. We are 30 seconds away from the actual time. All right? Yes. You like honest man? Oh my God. You know what? Yeah, let me go eat my food. It's just unfortunate UPenn stifled Maggie for 4 years. He got a raw deal. Okay. JD, you have to do Jamaican content. Please stop. You see it? You see it now? Humble one in him say, him want for so much subscriber I can get. And him come on my channel them, see me do all sorts of content. And him see say my fan base is big. Him see it, and no, when him for come back and say, JD, I'm very sorry, you're actually popular worldwide for real. You might not have to do Jamaican content. The man come back again and I said he must actually lie to himself, when him actually said it, him come to me that day and said, JD, damn, you're well known for real, and I might be wrong. You could get back your subscribers them. No, you hear that? No, God bless you. Yeah, don't ban. Please, don't ban Travis. I don't know what Travis said. People, don't ban people for no reason. I beg you, please. You get me? I just threw in TikTok a warfare days. That's why. All right, people. People, please smash the like button. God bless you. You seems upset because I call you beggar like boss. No man. I was okay with that, man. But you call me out from time to time. Pick up Fifth Cataract. I'm here for bunny out. Just you burn me out. I'm a bunny out. So I don't understand. We're all big people. No, and God bless you. So God bless you. Big up yourself, and may God bless you. All right, youth. All right, yes. Where is Whisper going? We don't know as yet. We just had the conversation and do our normal thing. And I thought this was guys. Let me know if it's not more entertaining by myself. Let me do that. We have 128 people left. Thanks very much. But we're gonna shut off now. Do you not entertain? By me doing my streams right here, or you think that I need more people to make you feel good on the streams? Let me know. Be honest to yourself. Umber one said, yes, JD, you're doing really well, but Jamaicans are your core viewers, even though you have viewers all over the world. But the problem isn't Umber one. You can say that no. You can say that no in number one. My 20,000 channel never weren't Jamaican core base, Believe me, number one. I think you dry my stream late, It weren't. I'm telling you, ask Warren them and all of those people. It was not Jamaican core base. Believe me, they made that burn me out, man. Because you have people where they came in on YouTube that really made people think that I never liked Jamaica. when I actually brought them here. Yes, so I had a bad image when it come on to Jamaica. I never had so much Jamaican subscriber. It was mainly Suriname, 80, not 80, but Suriname, America, because I worked with Tactical and those guys a lot more. Yes, you get me? Yes, so I'm humble and I thought this is just the rebuild, and because I've done more Jamaican videos, so that's why I have more Jamaican fans here with Nigerian and 80. So Nigeria, 80, and Jamaica are the most covered content on both channels. So we would have more people from those regions. So that's why if you see me do 80 videos, you will see me do 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, Nigeria 100,000, 10,000, 5,000. Yeah. So that's why, because I started off that way, you know. You don't need it, but other opinions are always nice. Okay. Okay, Jason. Yes, but I'm not going to listen nothing to what Jason said. More information and discussion, less cussing. Yeah. I think that is good. Well said. I had one. I respect you guys, man. Every now and again, by yourself. Okay. And remember, it was Irie Vibes and Ado and the one here named Umber one. We gave them the owner of the channel, and said I'm gonna do videos by myself. And I know they are complaining that I should put more people on the video. I made them a deal, people. Said I'm gonna do videos by myself, and they know they're complaining. All right. You can do both. All right. Oh God, man. My God, I can't stand the one cataract, man. I'm not gonna be pushed by none of you guys. Jeff Nicholson, big up yourself, man. Massive respect, man. Yeah, man, but people can have them perspective in a chat. JD, can you please tell me if Simon released the TV rights? Simon won no TV rights and no Jamaica football, brother. What you talking about? Simon won him TV rights to him channel. What you talking about? A JF if you blame, brother. Leave Simon alone on that. I don't want to cuss. Okay. Then don't. I'm not even going. No. All right, so guys. We are gonna leave it right there. I think we have a wonderful show, and this was surrounded Whisper and Mr. Butler. So which and the Observer. So and we got some truth out of it. So that is nice. So let me leave it right here. We will be back later for you guys. So make sure you tune in, and we're gonna stay on the topic. Travis, sorry about the blocking of videos and all of those stuff. Me not read no damn comment. Me done. All right, I have my food here that I want to go and enjoy. All right, big up on yourself, Kai. Big up Travis. Big up Andrew 55. Woon, the great Woo Woo. Big League Leng. Big League Leng. All right, Warren Webster, Nichols, El Padrino. God bless youth. Humble One, Sean B. Suriname in the building. Kevin Williams. All right. Chevis Pessoa, Island Card, I had one, Sayan Bowen, those are the number ones, 20, yeah, 20, yeah. Then we have BM, Triple E, all right. Then we are, I'm not gonna say anything weird, for you guys to bun me out, All right, no, Omzo, you should not put a name and say Omzo. This is win brain drain. Jason Ferran, Jason Guna, Omzo, because he puts his own damn name. That is ego. Past Omzo's Latan. Omzo's Latan. All right. Pro football. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Omzo Zlatan. Guys, he should change his name to Omzo Zlatan. Oh my God. Omzo and brain drain is something else. Omzo Zlatan. All right, guys. Peace out and yeah. Peace out and take care, and we will join you guys later. All right. Big up.